Everyone, and now we're here, Lacuna, Sci-Fi Noir Adventure for PC. So this game is developed by Digitales Interactive and published by Assemble Entertainment, and then there's Whisper Games that should be for like China, I think, because normally that one is for China, and Mayflower Entertainment. This game is like a detective game. I've been following this game because it looks cool. There's choice that will determine your ending, and you can't, like, if you choose, you can't, like, oh, I want to choose a different one. You can't lower, like, if you choose, you choose, and there's no way to go back. The only way to go back is start all over. So yeah, you can do that. The game will even say, I think, about that. So let us start over here. I think the game will say that you can't even lower the game. It's like you choose, you must go forward. There is no way to go back. So you need to choose accordingly what you want. Of course, over here. You'll probably save automatically at a certain point throughout the game. All progress since the previous save point will be lost when you quit. You cannot manually save the game or load the previous save. There is no going back. Basically, what you do is what you're gonna have. If you want to change, you're gonna start all over. It's like, it's a good thing, but at the same time, I think some people can get like annoyed about that. I can understand if some people don't like that feature. But it is what it is. You choose, is what you get. If you want something different, you do another playthrough, basically. Draw is sector 2. Sector 2, huh? Okay, AW. AD to walk, because it's like a side scroller. We can run, I don't need to move. WS to send stairs and go up. Shift to run. Mira, over here. Who the fuck is that? The icon in the bottom right indicates that you can move on with the dial by pressing E or right mouse button. Left mouse button, Jesus. Hey, what's up? Hey Noah, long time no see. Yeah, it's been a while. I heard that the ship with new people arrived last night. I had a feeling you might be in there. How was your journey through space? It sucked. It felt like I was buried alive with my parents. You are headed downstairs, right? I'll come with you. So how's life on Drovia? I didn't really like it at first. There's not much going on here yet. I pretty much it's going to be like New Joran one day. But when you think about it, it's actually pretty cool. What is? Making history and stuff, conquering a foreign planet, building the first ever Savian colony. Isn't that exciting? I don't know. I feel like I've seen most of this place already. Well, they are still building it. By the way, where do you live? Our apartment is in floor -8, near the stairs up to the common area. No way, you got one of those fancy apartments? I mean, ours are right too. I think it's because of my parents' job. All the scientists are in that area. Anyway, I've got to get back home. Recess is almost over. Maybe you can show me around later? Actually, before you go, there's something I want to show you. Can it wait till this afternoon? I don't want to be late. Who cares? Come on, it's really cool. Today's my first day at school here. I don't want to make a bad impression on my first day. What do you want to show me? You'll see. It won't take long. Alt AD and E, 1, 2, 3, or left mouse button to select the dialogue option. Later choice will be on a timer, which can be disabled in settings. Yeah, you can disable that, but I didn't because, like, I like to be challenged and be fast to choose. But you can do that. Of course, over here you have time to do it. Alright, I'm curious, but let's make it quick. You won't regret it. This way. But if you like to choose what you want, you can always like wait for it. You can go and disable like that. You have time to choose. That's a good thing. Are we allowed in there? Science says this is a restricted area. We aren't, but I got the entrance code. Where do you get that? My older brother works in there. He gave it to me. But it's not dangerous or anything? No, don't worry. Come on. See that elevator? It takes us halfway up the dome. Up? No, we're going to get caught. There's nobody up there. It's going to be awesome. You'll see. Come on. Fine. But if someone sees us, I'm going to tell them it was all your idea. Yeah, blame your friend. Blame him. So we are inside this dome. I wonder what's outside. So what do you think? That was, whoa, right? Do you see the enders to the mines? Okay, those are to the mines. Crazy how huge it is, huh? Yeah, pretty impressive. And your brother works down there? It's kind of scary thought. Really, I think it's pretty cool. Hey, wait a minute. Do you see the flag on this box? That's Garrus. So, why are they bringing stuff to our colony? Why wouldn't they? Maybe they are spying on our cool mining tech or something. No, Gara isn't our enemy. We trade with them and stuff. And besides, if you were unloading espionage equipment, would you print your face on the box? No, I wouldn't. I guess you're right. I really got to run now. Thanks for showing me this place. It's really cool. Glad you like it. Don't tell anyone who went up there, okay? I'll get in trouble. I won't, promise. Hey Mira, I'm glad you are here. I kind of missed you. I miss you too. Oh, that reminds me. My parents gave me a new cell when we got here. We have to connect. Let's do it. And... is that cell phone? That's how you trade numbers in here. Here we go. Alright, see you later. Press C or click the cell icon that's over here in the bottom left to open your cell. Okay. This is your cell home tab. It shows your current objective down in the bottom left. Walk home. Every conversation you have is logged in this tab to help you keep track of who said what. Right, logs to see what they said. So Gara 24 minutes. Drovia 0 seconds. In short 12 minutes. Steps is how many steps I went. How I did. Okay. Is this how many messages I missed? Okay, Jesus, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, so now we have to go home. I thought she had to go to school. Press it to interact. Okay. I thought she had to go to school, not home. Over here showing the people that made the game. Well, it takes a while to go down. Tell that one is doing. There's smoke over there. Localization: Korean, Japanese, German, Chinese, and Russian. Can talk to those ones. Banana, apple, wild fruit, blue eyes. What's your flavor? Nothing. A shipment of Kashi green caramel bars just arrived. Okay. No way you have deep fried tulpa fish. Damn right we do. Only place on the road to serve it. You just arrived, huh? Yeah, it's my first day here. I'm so happy you served tulpa. It was my favorite dish back home. So you want some? Sorry, I'm in a hurry. School's about to start, but I'll be back this afternoon. So then we have to come back over there, huh? To eat some tulpa fish. That I don't know what that's supposed to be. Tulpa fish. So that's the school, huh? Get on the computer. This computer? Wait, it's it's online that they teach. Alright, now that everybody is here, Mira, we can get started. Please make sure to arrive on time in the future. This morning I walk you through your learning platform and show you the curriculum for this year. You'll be taught about the same topics as you will back home. Today we are going to go over some basic facts about our solar system. This won't be news to most of you, but I want to make sure we are all on the same page. I already know all this stuff. Can I skip this lesson and come back later? No, I haven't even told you what exactly we are going to talk about. Let me ask my dad. I'm sure he will write me a note. Class are mandatory for everyone, even for the son of our chief of security. I'm sure you'll agree with me. You were all given a map of the solar system as part of your school package. I can see that some of you already put it up on the wall. Very nice. Is that it? No? I don't see mine. Please take a moment to double check if it's there. You may need it for your next assignment. Press space to toggle your AR model investigation mode. Once active, it will highlight nearby objects you can examine. Okay, do I need to click over here? Toggle to the right by using tab and to the left using shift. Okay. Then investigate using E or the left mouse button. Please note that you cannot interact with anyone or anything while in investigation mode. Okay. Wait. I'm sorry, could you tell me again? It's space, okay. So then it's like tab. This to see the map of this place that this is where we sat on the elevator. Then we went down. We are over here. Safe room, huh? And you can go with mouse. You don't need to go like tab or shift. Okay. Hey sweetie, just miss you. Have fun in class. We'll be back this afternoon, mom. And this is the solar system. Gaia, Drovia, where we are, and New Jordan, not Jordan. Okay. Looks like all of you have all the posters. It will help you solve the task I'm about to give you. I also have another resource for you, an excerpt from a recent news article. I'm sending you both the sheet and the article now. Whoa, they can do like that, Jesus. Open your cell and check your news and sheet tabs. Submit the sheet once you think you got it. From time to time, it can be useful to stop and think for a while. Some bench, sofas and chairs offer a place to sit down. Take out your cell and go over everything you know so far. Okay, chair. Whenever you receive a news article, it is stored in this tab. Select it to view the latest news. The little bouncing icon indicates new cell content you haven't seen yet. Sheets are added to this tab of your cell. Select the correct answers to fill the gaps. When the sheet is due, a submit button appears at the bottom. You only have one shot at getting it right. Okay, so news. Holy shit. Lithium will pass the torch. For most of our centuries, lithium technology was the be-all and end-all in battery technology. Up until recently, nobody would have predicted the sunrise of tellurium-based energy storage. Just 2 years ago, scientists first succeeded in producing a tellurium-based prototype that far exceeded lithium. Hey, Gitan from Digitales. It's a good game. I'm only starting now, but I'm enjoying for what I've played for now. But it's still like not with the detective for what I know. It's still with this girl. So where was it? Tellurium-based prototype that far exceeds lithium counterpart in terms of storage capacity, weight, power, and longevity. When vast amounts of supposedly red tellurium ore were discovered under the crust of Drovia last year, a new gold rush began, the likes of which we haven't seen since Gaia's first lunar colonies. Two very different factions, Gaia and a group of Savians migrants from New Jordan, have already secured their spot on the planet's surface, eager to participate in this next technology revolution. So now sheets. The solar system. The first colony outside of one, the Crater of Mind, was built on 68. It was a small size based on Milon, one of the planet's 3 moons. Fast forward today, the humanity has conquered most of the solar system. The colonization of Drovia started only about a year ago. Savians from Second one, the closest planet to Drovia has now established their own colony. Your new home sector to you on Drovia. This not only gives us Savians our very own nation, but also access to one of the world's most sought after resources. Due to technology innovations, the price has skyrocketed over last year. So you need to put like the order, right? So you probably need to go from over here and check. I'll only see. But over here only talks about this thallium, lithium, stuff like that, right? Under the crust of the Drovia last year. Since Gara first lunar colonies, 2 different factions, Gara and a group of immigrants from the spot on planet surface, eager to participate in this next one. So Gara's first, what it looks like, because it says Gara's first lunar colonies, 2 different factions, Gara and several immigrants from New Jordan. So I think Gara is the first one. The second one, I think it's New Jordan. And then over here it has to be one of those lithium. I didn't saw this one, platinum. So it's titanium or lithium. Because we have here titanium and lithium. I don't see the other one. The plutonium. So that one doesn't count. For almost 4 centuries, lithium. The sunrise of titanium. Just years ago, scientists first succeeded in producing a titanium-based prototype that far exceeds its lithium counterpart. So what it says for this part over here, most sought after resource. So it has to be titanium. Now, Savians from, I think it's Savians from New Jordan, because that part is, it says Gara and a group of Savians migrants from New Jordan. So it has to be like this, Gara and New Jordan. The first colony outside of Gara, the cradle of Omar, was built in 6080. It was a small science based on Milan, one of the planet's 3 moons. Fast forward to humanity has conquered most of the solar system. The colonization of Drovia started only about a year ago. Savians from New Jordan, because it says Gara and Savians of New Jordan. I think it's like this. It has to be. Submit. Alright, Mira, I see your sheet, let's go over it. The first answer is correct, humanity rejected on Gara and started the other planets from there. Let's look at the second question. This was an easy one, wasn't it? The Savians from New Jordan, because it's a Gara and Savians of New Jordan that created their own colony on Drovia. Now for the last question, that's right, because it was lithium, but then they created a new one that was way better than lithium, that it was titanium. The other one couldn't be because they didn't even talk about that. We are mining titanium on Drovia. It's a very valuable resource nowadays. Good job, Mira. Looks like you have a grasp of this topic. I'm the best student. Let's move on to the next. Hold on. What was that? Yeah, that it's like you need to read and understand what's saying there to know the answers very well. Connection closed. Calling trouble to an emergency. Structural breach detected. Please locate to the closest safe room as quick as possible. They will be locked down in 60 seconds. Let me see if I remember. It was I'm here. One more. It's on the. I need to go 2. Emergency plan. Exit plans have been distributed to all living units. Wait, what? Oh fuck! It's this one. Yeah. It's like I said. It's 2. I need to go 2 more. You don't even have time. I thought you had time. Where is the stairs? That's about. Okay, over here. I was gonna say I should have seen where the fuck was the stairs. Oh, it needs to be this way. Help, anyone, please! Hey girl, please help me. The door is stuck. No, Mira, come on, you got to hurry. But she... Please, just grab the door and pull. There we go. Hey, at least say thank you. Come over here. Say thank you. Now to the right. She's gonna close the door on safe room. How much you wanna bet? No? Mira, thank God you made it. No, what's going on? Have you seen my parents? No, and it's closed. So probably the parents didn't save themselves. Hey, but we saved someone. I wonder if you don't need to save that woman. Probably don't need to save her. But who knows? Lacuna. Yeah, oh, I can leave behind? Okay.
Meeting your ex still feels kind of strange.
Gara.
Or maybe it doesn't if you don't still have feelings for her. And maybe it doesn't if the whole world isn't on the brink of war. I don't even know why I agreed to see Kat that day. My thoughts were still lingering on my work. My unit was responsible for the safety of one of the most important visitors Yara had seen in a long time. Joseph Banny, Foreign Minister of Drovia. Whatever came of his negotiations with our president could make or break the relationship between our planets for generations to come. Yet here I was, fighting with my ex about how often I should call my daughter, pretending that it mattered.
He has a daughter? Okay. So now this is what I know. It's like you play with this guy, this detective. Neil, did you hear what I said? Sorry, I got distracted for a second. Of course, you were doing a monologue. Were you listening to the radio? I'm sorry, Kat. They were talking about Benny. This whole thing has really put me on edge. You haven't changed it a bit. You know how important it is this time? Yeah, that's what you said every time. Let's get back to Laura. That's why we are here, right? I don't know what else to say. You never visited her. You don't even call her back. You are being unfair. I watched that awful movie with her that you didn't want to see. Come on, that was over a month ago. And you have barely responded to her message ever since. I don't understand how you can treat her like that. She deserves better. Honestly, I don't like spending time at our old place. What? Why? Oh, you have a long time to... Yeah, I thought the time will be faster, but you have a good time to select what you want. Okay. It reminds me of our life together, I guess. You never seem to care much at that time. You keep telling yourself that, Kat. Sure, I'm telling myself that. You were never old. I was starting out at the CDI. None of us were ever old. Whatever. We have been having this discussion for a decade. Laura's a teenager now, and it will be good for her if she had a second parent to talk to. And good for me, frankly. Look, I'll try to do better. Great. Why don't you go up to her right now then? She's home, and I won't be bothering you. Have an appointment. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna say okay. Yeah, okay. Really? Laura will be delighted. I have to go now. It was good to see you. You too.
As I started walking home, I felt angry at myself. Not for failing to show my daughter how much I cared for her, but for actually not caring as much as she would have deserved. At least that's what I felt like at the time. I was under a lot of
that's to talk to the ex-wife.
And I found it hard to think about anything other than work.
Do you need to go over here, or it was through the train? Do we have a cell phone? Oh, yeah. There's news. Sector 2 incident 4th anniversary. Already passed a long time. Today marks the 4th anniversary of the tragic Sector 2 incident, which put an abrupt and permanent end to New Jordan's colonization efforts on Drovia. Critical structural flaws led to a series of explosions in colony mines, which caused big parts of residential tunnels above to collapse, resulting in over 1,000 of deaths. An independent investigation concluded that oversight of the construction projects on the part of New Jordan's public authorities had been dangerously negligent. Following public outcry and pressure from the interplanetary community, New Jordan was forced to shut down its colonization project on Drovia for good. To this day, an addendum to the Space Travel and Planetary Protection Treaty of 1803 forbids the construction of another New Jordan colony on Drovia ground. 50-year-old Mira Main and her husband Noah Main, so they married those two, are among the incident's few survivors. Both were able to reach one of the few safe rooms when the explosion started rocking the colony, narrowly escaping certain death. Mira Main's parents weren't as lucky, however. She spent the rest of her youth as an orphan in her grandmother's care. As she tells GNN, she still suffers from PTSD to this day. Tune in tonight for a special installment when Main recounts her memories of the horrific Sector 2 incident. Huh. Interesting. There we go. So she married that guy. Okay, that's interesting. Over there even tells that. Hey Laura. Oh, that. Hi. Ah. Oh, really? Oh, so she could have died. You could have gone to other place. Ah, that's interesting. That's interesting. But they will be talking to her mother, so the mother will be alive. Huh. So the parents or the mother will survive, but not Myra. That's cool. How it will be different. Hi. You're working on your novel? Yeah. No, please stop looking at the screen. It's still very rough. Where's the screen? This screen? What are you doing here? I thought I'll stop by to say hello. I haven't had much time for that lately. Did Mom send you? Nah, it was my idea. No, it was my idea. I'm not a baby anymore. I know you guys just met. Sure, but it's not like your mother can tell me what to do. So, how's that novel coming along? Will I ever get to read it? I'm working on a different text right now. I haven't had much time for the novel lately. It's for a contest. Long story. I need to finish soon, so I'm in kind of a hurry. I see, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'll leave it to it then. Let me know if you want to go watch another movie. You did like the last one after all, didn't you? What, that Dragon Ball movie? Nah, fuck that. With the real actors now, that was shit. I hated it, see? Sure you did. See you soon, Dad. Can you do something else? No, you can't go up. No. So where do you go now? Okay, there's... Walk home. Do you have a map? No, probably not. Press E to download news. Okay, what's the news? Barney's symbolic visit. This morning, after a 6 weeks journey to space, the most important guest of this year's Interplanetary Trade Summit has finally arrived on Gaia. The obvious Foreign Minister Joseph Barney, as one of the most radical critics of the Gaian state and its colonial activities, Barney has been fighting for more economic and political autonomy on Drovia's part for a while. His central demand at the summit is expected to be Drovia's full emancipation from Gaian's rule. Yeah, I thought the map, because on with Mira we had that map that you could see. That's why I thought by pressing M probably there's a map, but no, you need to see with that detective mode. We settled the man at summit expected Drovia emancipation rule. However, political observers don't expect President Robertson to give in their demands. The Drovia experts in Robertson's ministry declared themselves against granting the colony more rights and liberties, especially in light of Savient Front's growing influence on Drovia. The Savient Front is an extremist branch of the Savient coalition and is infamous for defending backwards anti-Semitic positions. Jovian independence will inevitably lead to a strong influence of this group in our solar system. However, if Robertson doesn't want to escalate relations between our planets, he might be forced to find some compromise with Banny. Interesting. Whoa. Can we drive one of these? Oh wait, we can buy cigarettes? In a post-cancer time, smoking is less lethal. Oh shit, really? But still an active lifestyle for many. Cigarettes can be bought all across the city. Yourselves home tab list how many cigarettes you have left. The choice is yours. Help Neil quit smoking or enjoy some nice views of the city over cigarettes. Okay, so it depends on the player if they want to be Neil to be a smoker or not. I'm not gonna be a smoker. That's cool. You can go and smoke or not. It depends on the player.
At my reflection in the glass and down at the layers of city below my feet. I wondered why I'd opened up to Kat about feeling weird at our old place. I didn't want her to think I still missed her. Maybe I did, because something still hurt when I saw her. Although it might just have been the memory of not getting something we wanted, of having failed. As good as we may be at making sense of things, there are some we can't work into the narrative.
Welcome, Vince. The music caller is not at home. That's probably because I'm standing in the hallway. Would you like to leave a message? No, it's me, Neil Conrad. Perform another scan. Scan is correct, not possible. Please contact the system administrator for more information. Great, scan is probably busted again. I should check myself, maybe I got notified about it. People will message you from time to time. Select this tab to view your new message. Okay. Apartment code. Dear Mr. Carr, I hope you read this message in time. Your building ID scanning system broke earlier today and is currently under maintenance. As your apartment will not be able to identify you, you have to enter your backup key code, which is updated every month for security reasons. Jesus. Your current code is 9264. I'll keep you updated on the ID system. Oh, you need to put by yourself? Oh, fuck. From time to time, you may be prompted to enter a sequence of numbers into a number pad. Whenever the number pad symbol in the bottom right lights up, you can open by press N. Once it's open, input numbers by using the OSD and E. Okay, I see this one. So let me go and check again. Not this one, emails. 9264, 9264, 9264. Welcome, visitor. You entered the correct pin. Unlocking door. Go to sleep. Oh, we have a phone. Oh, I thought I had to go and press. Hey Gary. So all that date with your ex go? Perfectly. What do you think? Well, I hope it was worth teaching me. What situation? Our job done for today. Barney and his staff are with President Robertson now. Tonight they are invited to dinner with some fat cats. What? Things went over smoothly. It's nothing out of the ordinary so far. But goddamn, Barney's guys annoyed the fuck out of me. They didn't miss an opportunity to call us colonists. One more time and I might have punched them all in the throat. I'm just happy they are Johnson's responsibility for the rest of the day. Let's hope that we are getting along better after the summit. I'm not sure about that. Did you read the article about the trade summit in the news today? Yes. Also that one. The one about Howardson not really planning on giving Barney anything? They have been saying that for weeks. Let's wait and see. What else do you think will happen? Drovian independence? If you ask me, Barney shouldn't get anything at all. We built the whole colony after all. Anyway, the chief asks schedule a briefing tomorrow morning at 9. Don't be late. Copy that. See you tomorrow. I wonder if you can get late. Tell us this. Oh, is this the lizard that you can pet that I saw on Steam page say that you can pet the lizard? I think it's the lizard. Hey Horus, how it's going? Pet Horus. He's happy. Look at that face. Can you feed? Ah, shit, he's gonna die the next day. the lizard. Because I saw on the Steam page, I think it was on Steam page, or I don't remember where I saw that say that you could pet the lizard. I was like, okay, that's always cool, you know, pet your animals, you know. The clause allows you to read up important people and places if you need a reminder. So assistant factions. The strongest faction in the Soul System spanning Gara as well as nature of famous lore and multiple moons. CDI, the Central Department of Intelligence of the Garian state, headed by its director and overseen by the Attorney General. I should have feed him. Probably he's gonna die the next day. Okay, Catherine, my ex-wife, I still have her last name. My daughter, I don't see her often enough. My partner, direct spear at CDI. Drovian foreign minister and one of the fiercest fighters for Drovian independence, a Savient. My home, the planet where humanity originated, the planet where the Guardian colony called Sector 1 is located. Its inhabitants have been demanding independence. One of Guardian's 3 moons, the first one to be inhabited. It serves as gateway for subsequent space exploration and colonization. The first planet to be colonized by humanity, many private companies start their own microstates there. The first fully terraformed planet, the only real superpower besides Gara, largest Soviet population outside of Trovian. 6 planets eligible for colonization in the solar system. In case you need to know about that. This is to smoke, I don't have any, right? No, you have, but I'm not gonna smoke. I'm gonna make him quit. Can you take a shower? No. I wonder if that's the shower. It doesn't even change, he sleeps with that clothes. Like, fuck that. Oh, Carl. Hello? Carl, it's me. Everything alright? It's not. Barry's been shot. Huh? What? How? What's his condition? He's dead. Where are you now? He's dead? I asked you where you are, Conrad. I'm at my place. I'll have someone pick you up. You know I don't. It's a 15-minute train ride. I'll be right there. Make it quick.
Fuck.
Oh, wait.
How could that happen?
We have this one.
I didn't even dare think about the impending political aftermath. If this was indeed murder, it couldn't be. I hope there was a mistake. Maybe Gary had gone crazy. Maybe I was dreaming. Foreign Minister Banny's death could be the tipping point in the conflict between Gyara and Drovia. This whole visit was meant to ease tensions between our planets. Now it could lead to war. The first interplanetary war. Fuck, he'll snap out of it. He'll figure this out. Focus on the task ahead.
Okay, let's see here the emails. Hey Neil, thanks for saying hello to Laura. Even she didn't show it. She's happy you swung by. Talk to you soon. Only that. Okay, we have to go to the train and go to where that guy got shot, Banny. This elevator could be faster. Jesus. This place is closed. Thought it was from over there that I went. There we go. Right on time, right on time. But who the hell shot Bunny? So probably could be someone from that planet, from Drovia. Could have been Mansion District. Is there something? There you are, Connor. Took you long enough. I came from train. It's not my fault, it's train's fault. Evening, Gary. Fill me in. It seems like Ben was shot by a sniper, Jesus, when he was out on the balcony. His secretary was with him when it happened. Clean headshot. He was dead on spot. The staff's pretty shaken up, but nobody else is hurt. Any development since he was shot? Anything suspicious? No, it seems that the sniper hit their target and ran. I also asked the staff if they noticed anything unusual prior to the attack. The secretary and the priest said no, and the bodyguards refused to talk to me altogether. How come? Bunch of radical Drovian nationalists, conspiracy nuts. They are still in shock. What do you expect? I'm gonna say this one. What do you expect? What did you expect from Barney's employees? Not much. If they keep refusing to cooperate, I'm taking them in for obstructing our investigation. This guy, not some lawless rock. Hold on, did you say priest earlier? Yeah, a guy from Barney's staff, a spiritual advisor and a somewhat prominent Sabian front member. The guy's fucking annoying. Cowrie says he can barely keep him away from Barney's body. What's the priest trying to do? Fuck if I know, some weird ritual? Anyway, we are trying to find out where the shot came from. It has to be one of the opposite Ike Rice, but we don't know which one. I already start looking into it, and I think we can pretty much rule out the casino. They ramped up security tonight because of a big fancy event. It will be near impossible to get a gun in there, and very stupid. We need to track down the perp as soon as possible. Get up there and give Young a hand. Copy that. You realize how big of a shit show this is, right? I can't believe he got shot. What did we miss? I mean, we checked everything, kept tabs on everyone. Bennett seemed to be in nobody's crosshairs. How in God's name could that happen? Let's find out. Seriously, Connor, we better have quick results on our hands. If we don't, we'll be the first in line to be out of a job. Yeah, and you know, there might be a war. Just get up there and find out where that shot came from. Report back to me when you are done. I have a few phone calls to make. Roger. Unbelievable. Just leave us alone. Is that the priest over there? Neil, over here. Young. I thought that will be Young. It's always nice to see you, except you know, it's the middle of the night and there's a dead guy on the balcony. Yeah, well, I'll call that Tuesday. It's Friday. For real, I'm glad you are here. Gary's been acting like, you know, himself. I'm just setting up my mobile lab and I could use your help. Our number one priority is to find out where the shot came from. The chief already prepared case sheet. Let me send it to you right now. He wants you to submit as soon as you think you got it. Take a look around and talk to Barney's staff. Maybe that will get us close to our answer. Got it. Oh, one more thing. We are still missing an important piece of the puzzle. We didn't find the bullet yet. Let me know if you do. Alright, I'm on it. So we have the bullets. Talk to witness. Press H to toggle outline mode. Objects with yellow outlines can be interacted with. People with orange outlines have something to tell you. Objects with blue outlines hold new information when examined. Gray outlines means that currently I have nothing new to learn from the person or object. As you progress, people and objects we already interact with might hold new information. And this one, by the way. Like the detective mode, no? We have these. This investigation mode. Oh, we have to go investigation mode. The bullets appear into the wall right behind this closet. It's locked. Probably need to get a key for it. Two wooden spheres double powers. Savians use them when praying together. Excuse me, sir. Are you with the CDI? I am Neil Conrad. Pleased to meet you. I am Priest Arjun. I was Mr. Barney's spiritual advisor. I kindly ask that you let me take off Mr. Barney's jewelry. It's a very important part of the Savian farewell ritual. We must free the dead from their worldly possessions so that they can safely cross over to the afterlife. What the hell? It must be done before the soul has completely left the body, and we are running out of time. I'll hand the jewelry over to the CDI right away. It has no value to me. I understand, but I can't have you moving the body. It's crucial evidence that can't be tampered with. Do you believe in something, Mr. Conrad? That doesn't matter. I'm gonna say that one. My personal convictions are irrelevant here. The CDI has a clear protocol concerning the handling of murder victims, and it does not allow touching them. So you believe in protocol? Listen, Mr. Arjun. I'm not here to discuss philosophical questions with you. Please, I will be very careful when taking off the jewelry. I will make sure not to alter any of the evidence. The Guardian state likes to pride itself in its tolerance and liberty. This is your chance to prove to me that those are not just empty words. I'm sorry, we can't take any chance here. If you want us to find the culprits, please stay away from the body. So they are empty words after all. I pray for the corrupt Guardian soul. Alright then, I'm sorry. Okay, we can interact with that one. Wait, what about Young? She doesn't have nothing. This to sit. Who the hell is this? Good evening, Lyron. Ma'am, are you okay? Yes, we were just talking about our plans for breakfast, and then were you close? Yeah, I've been working for him for a long time. Just anything suspicious? Did you notice anything suspicious since you came here? No, Chozo has been on edge lately, but that only makes sense. Are we safe here? What if the sniper comes back? The sniper is long gone. They had a clear target. You are not in danger. For a second I thought he just tripped, but then I saw. Do you remember the way he fell? I was standing to his right, and he fell away from me, so he went backwards. So you think the shot came from one of the buildings on the right? I guess so. I just stood there and stared at him. Then Smith came and pulled me inside. Thank you. I need the key. One more thing, do you know who has the key for the cupboard on the second floor? I don't have it. Maybe the bodyguards do? That's all. People are on their way to keep you company. They should be here soon. Okay, so the bodyguards should be these ones over here, right? Yeah, it should be this one. Hello, Neil Conrad, CDI. Are you with Mr. Barney? We already talked to your colleagues. I know, but I need your help with something. Do you know where I can find the key to the cupboard upstairs? Why would you need to look in there? I think it contains an important piece of evidence. I would prefer if you didn't mess with anything before Drovian authorities arrive. Drovian authorities? We prefer this to be handled by our own people. The sniper will surely be off-planet by the time that happens. We'll share our findings with them anyway, I promise. Oh, like you promised to protect Mr. Barney? I understand you are upset. We'll take full responsibility for this when time comes. You will, huh? What will the punishment be? A promotion? It's okay, Eddie. We don't want to fight. It's only convenient for Garrett that one of the champions for Dwarf independence is out of the picture. Cooperation or consequence? No, please calm down, sir. Sir, please calm down. We are all on the same side here. I understand how you feel, but Perp is still out there. We need to get them quickly. If they have another target, we need to find out now. Shouldn't be too hard. Who else is pissing off your government? Please be reasonable. I'm gonna be calm. Please be reasonable. I'm not your enemy. Yes, you are. Listen, the assassin might be on their way to the next Dwarvian target right now, and you can't do anything about that, but CDI can. You decide if your personal grudge are more important to you than your people's safety. Just give him the key. It's not like there's anything in there. Fine, here's my keychain. This better lead to something. Much obligated. So like that we have the key to it. Young, look at this. The boat was inside the cupboard as we expected. Here it is. Good work. Hold on. Let me have a look. These kind of projectiles usually don't go very far. Their power also a comparatively small rival to better disguised gunshot. It was fired from a distance of no more than 200 meters. I would say 250 tops. Good to know, thank you. By the way, I forgot something earlier. There. You should now be able to submit shit I sent you. I don't know if you have all the evidence yet, but you are now able to send me your conclusions once you do. Alright. Is this a body? Follow me to ban as dead as it gets, clean shot. A casino, pretty noisy place, might help disguise the sound of a gunshot. About 200 meters away. Casino. A Gado hotel, those are all over the city. 180 meters from here. She said it was 200, so probably it will be the casino. The Sakura Hotel looks like a fancy place even at distance, maybe 150 away. Halka Tower with awesome multiplayer conglomerate, about 300 meters away. Can't go that way. There's nothing else over here. This is like nothing over here? Huh. What about over here? Oh, you can't pass. I think they're still over here to the left. Ah, but it's only the cards, okay. Doesn't matter then. So probably I could send my yeah, because these guys are gray, so I think I can send to. Anything you skate will be a catalog here, neatly organized by location. So everything that I got. Alright. So let's see, the bullet. The shot was fired from, I will say casino. Like, she said it was like 200, 250 meters that it was shot. Casino has noise, like when I investigate it, say it has noise, 200 meters. It can, how you say, cover the sound of the shot, so I will say casino, you can cover the sound, 200 meters, it's in front. That kid, that Lyron, that woman said she was at the right of him. And he was in here, then she fell. How the hell am I gonna know if it is the casino? Like, there's another building, but the other building is like to the right. Far right, but it's 300 meters and it's like a multimedia. It can only be two, casino or that one. Casino is 200 meters, but it's like in front. That's the problem. And the other one is the rocket tower, yeah. Because it says it was fired from a distance of no more than 200 meters. I will say 250. Like, if it is like this, 200 meters, 250, it has to be then the casino, because the other one is like 300. But then this one says, where is it? I was standing to his right and he fell away from me, so it's like shot like that, like in the diagonal. But if I go for what it says, like 200, 250, it's Kazin then. I'm gonna say Kazin then. It has noise, 200 meters, how she says, young. The other one will be multimedia, it has sound too, 300 meters, probably it could be a little bit impossible. I'm gonna follow what Young said about it. Neil, I saw you submitted shit. Report back to Gary and ask him what to do next. I think you should get to the location. Got it, see you later. Like, if I follow what she said, it is the casino. Any new findings? Yeah, I think I know where the bullet came from. Probably from Pixie Casino. So if you say it was that building, the multimedia building, you'll go to there. Or probably she will say that's wrong. Could be that too. Good job, Conrad. I'm sending Sato to lock the place down. You head over there. I'll catch up as soon as I can. Listen, about those body wires. Cut them some slack, yeah. It took some convincing, but they helped me find the bullet that killed Benny. Let's cut them some slack and question them tomorrow when the shock has worn off. Since when did you have a soft spot for Doberman extremists? I don't, but these are special circumstances. Anyway, you should get going. I'm on my way.
It wasn't until I was on my way back to the train that I noticed the park's obscene size. The night was cool, and the Mansion District was probably the quietest place in the whole center. It was one of the last spots in the area where buildings hadn't been stacked on top of each other like toy blocks. My head was unusually clear, and to my surprise, I noticed that I was in a good mood. In retrospect, I believe that it stemmed from a sense of purpose driving me forward that night.
Oh, we have a phone call? What the hell? Young, what's up? Listen, Neil, the boys just got an anonymous tip from Sakura Hotel. Yeah, that's 150 meters. Something like that. Whoever sent it to them didn't provide a lot of details, just that they had been in contact with a suspicious person. Why so vague? I don't know, but that made me wonder if the bullet came from Sakura Hotel after all. I took another look at the sheet you submitted and I think you got the wrong building. But she said it was like 200 meters, 250 top. That's why I went from the casino. Long told me earlier that there was an event at Pixie Casino with lots of security. They will have noticed. Judging by the position of Penny's body, I would say that the shot came further from the right. Considering the angle and distance of the shot, you should definitely check out Sakura Hotel. Shit, now that you say it, that makes more sense. Gary won't be happy that I got it wrong. Thanks, Young. Talk to you later. Damn it, I was like following the meters, not the way. Yeah, it came from the right. That was I think, but like I was following more what Young said that about the meters. That was 200 meters, 250 tops. That's what I was following more. The casino or the other one. I didn't thought that will be the Sakura. Damn it. Because I was thinking like it was shot, that Lyron was from the right. So the guy had to, Benny had to get shot like in the diagonal and the casino was in front. But I was following the meters, that was my mistake. I was trying to follow the meters and not following how the trajectory it came. My mistake in there. Good evening, Neil. Hey, Site, looks like you beat me here. Well, the rest of us was cards, you know. I know. Like I only follow the meters, and the one that was with it was the casino, because the casino was say 200 meters. I was like, okay, so it has to be the casino, while the other ones, I think Sakura Hotel was like 180 or 150. I think Sakura Hotel is one of those, and then there is one that is like the multimedia, that is 300 meters. That could be the one too, but it's like I saw the casino was more in front, so probably I should have followed the one that was like more to the right, that could be done like in the diagonal. Oh well. Should I follow the meters? Should I follow the trajectory how it should be? Let me bring you up to speed. You will lock down the hotel and told staff that nobody can go in or out, always keeping an eye on everybody in the lobby. I flew a drone up to the highest room. Long said that's where the sniper might be. It's empty, lights out, and no signs of life. Figure as much, snipers don't usually stick around. But I did see the lights in the room below. Maybe the guest in there saw or heard something. I'll pay them a visit. The receptionist said that the sniper's room was rented to a gentleman named Diaz. I got his ID ship number already, currently running a citywide search for it, but without a success so far. Probably killed himself? Do we know what Diaz looks like? They don't have any surveillance cameras in the hotel. You know how it is, rich people and their privacy. So no, we don't know what he looks like, but maybe you can find out. I opened a sheet, let me send that to you. What did you tell the staff? That we have reason to believe that a dangerous criminal escaped from the hotel. Good work. Let me know if you get a hit on our perps ID. I'll be inside if you need me. Good work. Like, I don't know if you can, because like Sakura Hotel, see? The Sakura Hotel looks like a fancy place even at distance. Maybe 150 away? Maybe. It says maybe. Ah, shit. Because I was like Pixie Cousin 200 meters, right? And this one, the Rocket Tower, 300 meters away. Like this one could be a little bit more to the right than the casino, so probably that's why. But it doesn't say like about 200 meters, nothing like this. Maybe, which means it could be even more. Good evening, Neil Conrad, CDI. Could you answer a few questions? Naturally. Do you have any relevant information on Mr. Diaz for me? Anything suspicious? Nothing out of the ordinary. I sent out the information we have to your colleague. Payment info, ID number, those kinds of things. I see. I'd like to have a look around Diaz's room. Do you have a universal key card or something? If it is absolutely necessary, yes, it is. Here you go, sir, but please be careful not to disturb any of our guests at this late hour. Thanks, I will. Good evening, Agent Log, CDI. Hey Gary, I got the key card. Let's have a look at this room. Alright, let's get up there. Please keep it down in the corridors if possible, and mind the carpets. Okay, I see that there is that. Can you talk to this guy? I'm watching the witness while you are upstairs. Okay, we can't even less. Trying to see if I don't miss anything. Investigate the rooms. You can go down. What the? No, I'm not gonna pull out the gun. Stay calm, ma'am. We are with CDI, and I'm the CEO of Norton Robotics. I'm serious. We are Agent Current and Agent Log with CDI. I'm also serious. I'm Clarissa Norton, CEO of Norton Robotics. Oh, didn't CDI teach you to knock first? We are in the middle of a high-profile investigation. Manners still matter. On that note, would you mind calling off your armored drone? Why the hell would you have one like that, Jesus? Fine. Please make yourselves comfortable. We'll understand. You need to answer a couple of questions. Everyone wants a piece of meat these days. Make it quick. I'm a busy human. Did you hear gunfire? Did you hear a gun earlier? A gun? What kind of war zone is this? Answer the question, please. No, but now that you mention it, I heard some noise earlier. Sometime between 1 and 2. Okay. I thought someone had popped a cork. So 1 and 2. I should have paid attention when I arrived to the mansion what time it was. Shit. Anything else? Make it quick. I'm a busy human. Okay, the neighbor. Do you know your upstairs neighbor? Here in the hotel, I never saw him, but I heard him take a phone call in the car earlier, around 11 o'clock. So at 11, he had a call, and then she heard that like something pop between 1 and 2. Okay. At 11 in the evening, in the corridor, I believe he was pacing up and down the hall until the person he called picked up. Then he went to his room. Was it a live conversation, or did he got a recorded message from someone off planet? He spoke too, so it must have been a live conversation. What did he say? I don't know, I didn't pay much attention. He might not have spoken Guardian at all. Okay, didn't spoke Guardian at all. Anything else? That's all, thanks. So you're going to leave me alone now? We might still have to bring you in for questioning. But for now, please stay put and wait for further instructions. Of course, I'll stay. My tea isn't even cool enough to drink yet. I was going to have a whiskey, but that stuff tastes like a cheap knockoff around here. Oh, you can't investigate over there? Alright. You never know, she could be hiding someone. Okay, we have a lot of stuff over here to investigate. I see some blue stuff. An almost empty whiskey bottle, and a pretty expensive one at that, judging by the receipt. A piece of paper, it's empty except a strange hand-drawn symbol in the middle. Might be relevant. Fancy bathtub, maybe the perp used it. We should have the whole bathroom checked for DNA. Okay. Hey guy, could you come over a second? Did you find something? I'm pretty sure a piece of the window pane was cut out and put back in. Judging from the blue residue, they used a pocket laser cutting device. You think Snipe could have fired from here? It's possible. You'll have to be a really good shot though. I saw a tiny blood stain on the carpet below. Maybe the perp cut himself when he handled the piece of glass? Good work. I'll go back to my post and call the DNA guys. Let me know when you are done. I don't think there's anything else. I think I searched everything. Over here was the bathtub, paper. Does she have something new to talk about? No, you can't even go. I think we are done up there. Let's go downstairs. A couple of potential witnesses are waiting in the lobby. We will need to track that DS guy down. Maybe one of them has seen him leave or even spoke to him. Go ahead and question them. You should also have a look around. It's no crime scene, but you never know where you'll find a clue. I'll be waiting at reception. Come talk to me once you think you are done with this place. Okay, talk to witness and search the place. Said, anything new? Well, I tried to find out how Diaz escaped from the hotel. Barney was shot at 1:49. Okay, so let me put the timeline. So at 11, he called someone, and then that woman said that she heard something like pop at between 1 and 2. So Barney was shot at 1:49. I suppose that Diaz left shortly after that, probably between 1:45 and 2:50. Okay. So we have an idea when he left. The big question right now is how. There's a functioning ID scan at the door that only picked him up once when he arrived. So I will say he get out from the window. I'll think something like that. That means that he can't have left through the front door. Could he still be here? No, I have my drone scanned the whole building for his ID twice already. He must have gone out through the back door, but you don't get far that way by foot. My theory is that he was picked up by a getaway driver in the backyard. There's a vehicle tracker on the launch pad that scans each car at the exact time it lands there. Cars aren't allowed to stick around for long on the launch pad. It's just meant for quick deliveries and pickups. Here's the thing, I went to ask the guard to pull the data for me a couple of minutes ago. He said someone had turned it off earlier tonight. Swore it wasn't him and that he hadn't noticed. We have to find out who it was. We confronted whoever helped Diaz get away. We might find out where he went. I'm sending a sheet to your cell, so meet as soon as you think you know disable the tracker. Maybe the traffic data will still help, even though parts are missing. The guards said your AR model can read directly from the scanner on the launch pad. Roger that. So we have another sheet too, right? The bullet pen is murder. The perp's hair is red. They probably have their beard is. A viola case, whiskey bottle, cut arm. Well, we didn't have nothing that like that. The pianist. Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you a question? Happy to help. Do you see anybody live? Let's say this one first. Do you see anybody live between 1:30 and 2:15? No, I was fast asleep until I got called down to the lobby. I have my own room upstairs. Your own room? Do you live here? Mostly, yes. Thank you. Happy to help. Do you know what Mr. Diaz looks like? Unfortunately, I never met him. The reception wasn't occupied when he checked in last night. He used our electronic check-in service. Thank you. Vehicle tracker. My colleague said that the guard is in charge of vehicle tracking in the backyard. Is that correct? Yes, Mr. Smith. Is the tracker ever turned off? Turned off? No, it operates around the clock. And it doesn't usually break or have hiccups of any sort. I don't think so. It was installed the day before yesterday. I can't imagine that it's already acting up. But Mr. Smith can sadly answer your questions about the tracker in more detail. He's usually not in contact with our clients. I apologize if he appears untrained. Thank you. Okay. Over here we can see it. So we have the pianist, I mean. Excuse me, sir. How can I help? Have you met Mr. Diaz? Let's see this one. Diaz, the guest from the 8th floor. I think I talked to him yesterday. He was having a late night drink at the bar after arrival. I was packing up my things when he went to his room. I asked him about the viola he was carrying. Okay, so he has a viola. Okay. Can't forget about that. Quite an expensive model, I have to say. Because it was the sniper. A viola, huh? Did he show it to you? No, he kept it in his case. He generally wasn't the talkative type. What does Diaz look like? He's a redhead with a beard. Oh my god, I don't know. Head hair, is it? Thank you. Do you see anybody live between 1:40 and 2:15? I was right here all night, but I really didn't pay attention to that, sorry. We gave a concert earlier and I kept playing for the people that stuck around. Thank you. Alright, so I can already put something over here, so they probably have a viola case that is for the sniper, okay? But then it's the perp's hair. This is the problem. He has the beard, but it's a head with a beard. The problem is that I don't know what it means. Is it like head hair and head beard? Shit. Excuse me, man, could I ask you a few questions? Have you met Mr. Diaz? Diaz doesn't ring a bell. Don't think he ever came to my bar. Thank you. I have another question. Do you see anybody live between 1:40 and 2:15? No, I was back in the kitchen cleaning some glass. Had a lot of dishes to do after the concert tonight. Can I go now? I have a young boy at home and the sitter can't stay much longer. I'm sorry, but the hotel is on lockdown until further notice. You might want to give them a call. It could be a while until you can leave. Thank you. Shit. Okay. This guy now the guard. Mr. Diaz, let's say this if he knows. Have you met Mr. Diaz? Diaz, who's that? A guest from the 8th floor, he arrived last night? No, I haven't talked to any guests in a while. Thanks. Someone leaving? Do you see anybody leaving between 1:40 and 2:15? Or a car picking up someone? Could be. A bunch of people got picked up after the concert, but I'm more interested in people going in than out. I see. When was the concert over? It started around 8:30. Took about 3 hours, so it couldn't be him. But some people stuck around at the bar a little bit longer. I heard that the vehicle tag was turned off tonight. Do you happen to know why that is? Not real, no idea really. It's supposed to be running around the clock. Are you sure it was turned off and didn't just malfunction? Pretty sure. It said it was offline. I just turned it back on and it seemed to be running fine now. Plus it's only been there for 2 days. It's a good brand too. Can it be turned on or off from anywhere other than this booth right here? No. And it's just been you here all night, nobody else? Well, sometimes I take a break. I usually ask Felicia or Bern to take over and keep an eye on everything. Felicia or Bern? Felicia, the bartender, the one who won't shut up about her stupid kid. Bern's the pianist. Did they take over for you tonight? Yeah, let me think. Felicia at 10, Bern at midnight and 45, both for about 15 minutes. So it could be Bern that disabled? Thanks, that's all for now. Let's see this, because it said that we could use this thing over here. Sorry, am I interrupting something? No, going for a smoke? Yup, might as well. It sounds like you are going to keep us here for a while. Probably. Hey, I have a question. Do you always store your whiskey in the backyard? That's an expensive brand to just leave out here. Oh, looks like they forgot to bring in part of tonight's shipment. I'll let the bartender know. Was the whiskey dropped off here by car? Yeah, the alcohol often comes in pretty late. Do you remember when they landed tonight? No. Wait, I do actually. I saw them arrive when I went back in after a break. It was precisely at 10:10. Are you sure about the time? Yeah, I was looking at my cell right at that moment because I got a message. Thank you. Could he be lying? Time and car. You can do nothing right over here. There's nothing else, right? You know. About vehicle tracker. The vehicle tracker was turned off earlier and I'm trying to find out why. Do you know anything about it? I heard that you briefly took over for it quite a while ago. I did, but why would I turn off the tracker? I won't even know how. Thank you. That's all for now. Talk to the pianist. Excuse me, sir? This one, because he was the one that was close. The vehicle tracker was turned off earlier tonight. I'm wondering if you might know something about it. Did you stand in for the guard tonight? I did, but just for a few minutes and I touched nothing. Was the truck still on while you were there? I really don't know. I just sat there until he came back. Thank you. Oh, you can't go forward. Ah, you can't pass. Damn it. Thought we could go forward over there. Okay, we have to submit shit. Over here, I still don't know. I know he has a viral case, it's a head, but I still don't know. It still says ongoing, so this one is ready. The school escape unnoticed because the vehicle track was turned off by How the hell I'm gonna know about these? A crate full of expensive looking whiskey. It could have been the pianist, you know, because of the whiskey. Because there's an almost empty whiskey bottle and a pretty expensive one that, judging by the receipt, see, it says even like it has to be the pianist, because whiskey bottle and almost empty whiskey and a pretty expensive one on this crate, a crate full of expensive looking whiskey. And the pianist, where is it? I did, but just a few minutes and I touched nothing. The track. You can't go upstairs. It needs to be over here, over there. Ah shit, I need to go up. Thought I could have been over there. Because the last one is 10:04, so the bartender, because I remember the bartender was at 10 and the pianist was at midnight and 45, I think it was. Because he said, but the pianist over here. He says, at the explaining manager, oh, looks like they forgot to bring part of tonight's shipment. I'll let the bartender know. No, I saw them arrive when it was precisely at 10 at 10. 10 and 10. Where is the bartender? Where's more bartender? Ah shit, where was that? This one? I think this one is what I was. This well headed with a beard. So it has to be the bartender. Because bartender. Because yeah, let me see, Felicia at 10 and Burn at midnight and 45. So it had to be Felicia. This could escape unnoticed because the vehicle track was turned off by the guard. It wasn't. It has to be the bartender because the last one was at 10 something, and the one that was during those 15 minutes was the bartender, while the other one was the pianist was only at midnight. So it has to be this one, the bartender. Now about how the guy is, that's the problem. I don't know how he could be. It's a red-headed Viola case, I already got that one. But then the beard, I don't know what color it could be. Because you can't... Because... their beard, it already even say the beard is... shaved, blonde, red. That's what I don't know. It's a red-headed with a beard. Which I will say head hair, right? Viola case is what I will say. Because head with a beard. It doesn't say the color of the beard. That's the problem. How the hell I'm gonna know about that? Probably she will say. I really got to get home, so I don't know if you have kids you got to take care of. The guard told me that you took over for him during his break at 10. After that, no more vehicles were scanned on the launch pad. However, the guard said that people were picked up in the backyard all night. According to the pianist, there was a delivery shortly after 10, but there is no record of it. The tracker must have already been turned off. Can't you explain what's going on here? I don't know what we are talking about. If you won't be honest with me now, I'll have to take you in for questioning. What? No, I have to get home. Mr. Diaz is suspected of being involved in an interplanetary murder case. I don't have to tell you how serious it is to be complicit in something like that. Murder case? Shit. I didn't know what he was up to, okay? It was about the money. Did he kill someone? Please tell me everything from the start. Diaz was at my bar last night. He offered me a drink. Please tell me what was the color of his beard. I only need to know about that. At first I thought he was going to hit on me. But then he said he needed my help, that he was expecting a visit today. And that this visitor wanted to stay under the radar. What? He asked me if I could do him a favor and turn the car tracker off. He offered me a bunch of money for it. I had to take it, I really need it, okay? I didn't think it would do any harm. I assume it was about a secret lover, maybe a famous one. Won't be the first time around here. It's also pretty commonplace that our guests ask for special favors. This was a pretty small one, honestly. And then I saw Diaz leave tonight. He was picked up by a guy in a white van. I realized he had lied to me and I got cold feet. That's when I called him the anonymous tip. So that was you? Why didn't you say right away that he got away in a van? I don't know, I panicked, okay? I said it was suspicious and I hope you'll take it from there. I didn't want to implicate myself by drawing attention to the car. I see, a white van, huh? Did you catch any more details about the car or the driver? No, I'm sorry. What does Mr. Diaz look like? Okay, you needed to wait. He's a skinny, tall guy with head hair and head beard. Okay, it was the head. Okay, it was head. Everything red. Please, you have to understand, I didn't think it was a big deal. You can't tell anyone. I can barely make ends meet. I can't lose my job or go to jail. I'm gonna say I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Yeah. So now heads. Wait, but you can't even put what? You can't even submit yet, okay. I thought you could submit immediately. Neil, I think I might know our guy escaped, but he bribed the bartender to turn off the vehicle tracker in the backyard. After she did that, a white van came to pick up Diaz. The bartender gave the anonymous tip to the police when she realized that Diaz had lied to her. Sounds like a risky plan, banking on the cooperation and silence of a strange like that. I think that part was improvised. The tracker was installed on 2 days ago. Don't you think she might have been an accomplice from the get-go? Unlikely. If she was, I don't think she would have called in a tip. Maybe, but we should have her arrested. No, leave her be. Honestly, just leave her be. We got bigger fish to fry. But it was with your help, I'm gonna be honest, it was with your help, because if not I would go for the pianist, because I was thinking about close to the 1 AM. If you didn't say to go and check the tracker log, that was only up until 10, probably I will say the pianist, so I will probably miss that one, unfortunately. I need to pay more attention to those things, to those details, those small details. What are you talking about? She's clearly involved in this whole conspiracy, knowing or not. She did something she thought was insignificant to make some extra money. She probably underpaid and she was as a kid. Do you really want to risk her going to jail? She should have thought of that. Knowing makes us an accomplice. We'll be breaking the law. The law and justice are always the same thing. Gentlemen, I've been looking into that white van while you were talking. Her vehicle matching the description passed by a nearby security camera at about the right time. Pretty sure that it is. I followed its trail. It was last scanned a few minutes ago and seems to be parked now. Where? In the lower layers, just a few train stops away. Excellent work. Conrad, you go and check it out. I'm waiting for the chief here. He's on his way. Wanted to see this place for himself. And I'll get back to HQ. I'm of more help with the database at my fingertips. Copy that. I'll catch next train and keep you posted. So you still can't do this one, right? It's like we already know how he looks like, but still, the fuck? But still doesn't let us submit. That part is hard. I think you need to pay attention to those hours. You need to see that the log it ends at 10, and you need to match with the bartender. That she says that she went to that for 15 minutes, and then if you pay attention to that detail, you know that it will be her that disabled. But it can be hard. I think most people will connect immediately to the pianist, like myself, that I was connecting to the pianist because it's closer to the 1 a.m. when the guy could have shot. So I can understand that more people will connect to a pianist, but makes sense that it's bartender because she goes to that at 10. She stays there for 15 minutes, disables the tracker, and then she doesn't even put on again. But for now I know how he looks like. That's a good thing. Red, viola case, red. Track down Diaz. We have anything? No, we don't have anything. Okay. We have a phone call. Hey Neil, do you find the van yet? Looking at it now, seems like they dumped it. Figures much. I dispatch a team to your location that will give the van a throughout screening. You should leave it behind and go after the perp now. Maybe it's still close. Be careful. I've been looking into Mr. Diaz some more. His ID seems to be completely fake. There's no record of it before he checked into the hotel. Fake IDs are very hard to come by. You need a surgeon to put it in and a very good hacker who injects into the federal database. This is yet another sign that we are dealing with a big fish here, or more likely a bunch of them. Copy that. Thanks for the heads up. 24-hour service. Oh wait, put up. You don't like you are here for the concert. I wish I was. Can I ask you a question? Do you see the person that landed the van over there? Do I like a snitch to you? Do I like police to you? Fair. If you're not a cop, what are you? Neil Connor, CDI. Damn, CDI? That's even worse. Look, did you or did you not see the driver? I'm trying to find out where they went. I've only been out here for a minute. My dog needs to take a leak. Then we are going back in. You are taking your dog to a concert? He appreciates good music. Are we done? If you didn't see anything or anyone suspicious, yeah. Look man, everyone around here probably looks suspicious to you. If you want to do some actual good, have a look around down at the pier. My friend Rob keeps having trouble with his business. Some assholes climb onto his boats, leave their shit behind, make a mess. That's maybe something to look into. But then you are not really interested in helping the community, are you? You have me all figured out. Have fun at the concert. Huh, I wonder if you can go and help that guy. Oh. What's with the fancy suit? So these cigarettes? No, I'm not gonna buy cigarettes. The rope of this bullet seems to have been out recently by a pocket laser. That's to smoke over there. Aha! Excuse me, sir. Huh? Have you been here all night? Who's asking? Neil Connor, CDI. I'm here investigating a case. CDI? Every time you are looking for a culprit, it's always down here, huh? We are from the same city. Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. I noticed a rope over there that looks like it has been cut recently. Do you know anything about that? Is someone still a boat? Did Rob call you here? Rob? Ha! Didn't think so. But he's still going to want to talk to you. Rob! Someone's here about your boat. Well, tell them to get up here. You heard the man. Wait, did that guy went away? No, he was... No, he's over here. I saw there's something else over here. Nah, but probably let me go and talk to this guy. Is there something over here that you can do? No. Hey, that's the first time that the cops have responded to my call. I had some punks vandalize one of my boats last month and nobody showed up. Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm actually not with the police. Neil Conrad, CDI. CDI? What the hell are you doing here? I'm investigating a different case. You might be able to help me. And what about you helping me? Why does the police ignore me and everyone I know? I don't know, but you have to listen to me. The man who stole your boat might be very dangerous. Help me find him and you'll get your property back. When did he steal it? It's 3:40 now, a good hour ago. I heard the engine start and then he had yelled something. Had the man down at the pier? Yeah, he wanted to stop the guy, but he's an old man, you know. I went out to see what was going on. The boat was already leaving the port. I see. How long had it been in this harbor prior to being stolen? For over a week. Wasn't booked a lot lately. Is there a way to track it? All boats that go in or out are picked up by a scanner at the port entrance. The port area next door has the data. Maybe it will spit out if you tell if you are law enforcement. I'll give it a try. What's your ship's ID? No idea. It's called Bertha. Don't you have a record of that? I don't know what to tell you. It's Bertha to me. Will that name show up in the system? No, but it's painted on the site. Do you know anything about the thief? No, except that he's probably a Saviant. What makes you think that? Cause it was Savians who vandalized my boat last month. Is that all you're basing this assumption on? Well, it makes sense, doesn't it? Do you see the thief? No, but Ed saw him. Ed didn't seem too keen on talking to me earlier. He's an old grump, that's for sure. Any chance you could convince him to help us out? Ha, nobody tells Ed what to do. Least of all y'all upper folks. One of your brokers chased him out of his old harbor. If he ever had any shipment for you, that's where it ended for sure. Sounds like that's something important to add, huh? Won't shut up about it. So you are bringing me my boat back or what? I'll do the best I can. If he turns up, I'll let you know. So this is like a side quest, is it? Can you talk? Can I talk to you? Ed? Aha. Excuse me, sir. Your friend told me that you saw the person who stole the boat. And what if I did? Then you could describe to me what you saw to help me track it down. You are CDI, you say? That's correct. That means you are concerned with crimes, right? Like fraud and theft. Sometimes, yes. You also help out folks from around here. We help everyone. We help everyone. Why do you ask? Look, I was turned out of Lacuna Harbor the other day. When I bought this boat as a young man, it came with a spot there. Now the old area is being turned upside down, construction everywhere, richer folks moving in. First they tell us it's no big deal for us locals. 2 weeks ago, I'm landing my boat, they ask for money, new management they say. Of course I didn't want to pay up. Truth be told, I couldn't have anyway. I called the company, all I hear is loud gibberish. So I decided to go elsewhere. Look at this beautiful pier I've been staying at. Not a single decent pub in sight. If you help me get my spot back, I'll tell you what I saw. I'll see what I can do. Fine, I'll try. I'll be damned, seems like things are finally looking up. Let's connect ourselves. You can call me as soon as you have my spot. Okay, here's what you need to know. My spot was at Lacuna Harbor, right next to the Red Herring. The Red Herring? It's a pub, the best one there is. I see, very clever. That's where you'll find my friend Fred, the harbor master. Go talk to him, it's a few miles down the canal from here. A few miles? Can't you just tell me this really time sensitive? Now we have a deal. Like I said, I got to shoot my shot. Fine, but I'll have to wait a little. I'm following a hot trail right now. Okay, so basically it's like a side quest, this one. This one doesn't show nothing new right now. Okay. This one over here is only to smoke, right? It's only to smoke. I don't think there was another way to go. Right, I don't think there was anything else. Oh wait. This must be the van we have been looking for. It has no license plates. Alright. No license plates. Okay. There was a yellow one in front. It's always that guy. I'm always thinking that guy. I can talk to him again. that is to sit. Welcome to Port Borough Visitor. What can I do for you? Show me the recent traffic data of this hour. Access denied. Traffic data is not a matter of public record. I'm Neil Conrad with CDI. Scan my ID. Scanning. Welcome, Agent Neil Conrad. What can I do for you? Today's traffic data. Come on. Understood. Explain traffic data. Anything else? That's all. We have a call. Hey, any updates? Not yet, but maybe soon. I think our guy stole a boat. No problem, no problem. It's a pretty cool game with this case. I like detective games with case that you can put together. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. I think our guy stole a boat. A boat? Why would he do that? Ah, okay. So we need to do that for him to know, to tell us about the thief. Maybe to avoid scanners, boats are attacked as closely as cars or pedestrians, okay? Still, the boats should be easy to find. They are slow and there are scanners at every port enters. The problem is that I do not know the boat's ID yet, but I do have a record of the local traffic data on screen right here. Okay, thank you. Thank you for being here and have a good day. Thank you. Traffic data again, huh? Do you know when the boat arrived and when it left? Approximately. I should be able to identify the right one on that list. Just give me a moment. Okay, send it to me via number pad as soon as you do, and I'll call you back if I find the boat. Will do. Talk to him in a minute. Holy shit. So I need to know outgoing boats. So we have hours, date, time, and ID. So it had to be, these are incoming boats that are coming, outgoing, and it needs to be this one, the one that is told. The problem is that guy doesn't know his ID. He says that it's Bertha. That's going to be a problem. Let me only see here. Site, Portaí, add Rob. So help me find out when did he steal? It's 3:40 now, a good hour ago, so it had to be like 2:40. Let me only see more. So for now, 2:40. So let me only see. I heard the engine start and there was something, Edma. How long had it been in this hour prior to being stolen? Fuck. How long had it been in this hour prior to being stolen? For over a week. Wasn't book long. So it had to be today. So 2:40. So because there is no week. It says that week it couldn't be a week because there is no way it's a week because it's date. That's like only a day after, time and ID. So it has to be this one. Shit. So it's 3:40. It was an hour ago. So we have 2. That's the problem. We have the 2:41 and the 2:49. But why it's like one are at white and the other ones are at dark? Shit. That's the problem. Why ones are at white and the others are like dark? I will say this one. I will say this one because these are boats that are coming, and these are boats that are going out. Probably the white ones are still parked. I will say that. So how the hell you do this one? I need to be like this. Okay, so I need to remember the number 7889017. 788901788. Let me point over here. Oops, shit. 8 9 0 1. All right. So 7 8 8 9 0 1. Please be this one. Please. Do I need to come and talk to this guy now? Please be this one. Phone call, okay. Say, I got the ID you sent me and I found the boat. It's pretty far away from you at the moment. I'll send someone to have a look. If anything turns up, I'll let you know. In the meantime, sight. Hold on, I think I got a hit. A hit? On this ID ship. It got picked up just now. It's not close to the boat you sent me. So it was the other one. Was it the other one, the pt1 Fuck. It's not close to the boat, but I'm sure it's him. He has passed through the train station foot. So he got it on a train? No, he was scanned at both exits. You are the closest agent to his current location. Get over there, stat. I'm sending reinforcements. Copy that. On the boat? Let the other team worry about it. You go after the sniper. I'm sending you the coordinates. Get on the train now. Thanks, I'll keep you updated. Fuck. It was the pt1, so it was the white one. So probably the dark ones mean that still are in the pier, while the white ones are the ones that already went. Damn it. It was one or the other, right? Damn it. It was one 249 and the other 241. That was the problem. It should be 240. It's like it was hard. Like 249. It's close to 240. Probably stole at 249. But when he saw it was already 240. Could have been that. Should have gone for the one previous. Damn it. Matuna residence. Damn. At least it wasn't like one of those, sheets. The hell? No, the news. Who is Joseph Barney? Everybody knows Joseph Barney as one of the figureheads in the push for Dovian independence. But what kind of person is he in the private? What are his fears and concerns, his goals and needs? The Guardian Gazette had a peek behind the curtain. Barney was born in 1700 in New Jordan. When his father started a new job in the mines on Sector 2, his family moved to Drovia. And after barely surviving its deadly collapse, relocated again to Sector 1. In interviews and public discussions, Barney often empathized the exploitation his family has suffered at the hand of colonial rulers. Like many other Sabian families, he says they always struggle to make ends meet despite working hard and long hours. Barney usually fails to mention the Guardian grant of Fordrovian talents that enable him to study law and ultimately kick off his career in politics. In an interview with Dovin today, Barney declared that securing a better future for his own and all Dovin children was his ultimate goal. He has two college-aged sons, Aris and Tim, from his first wife, and 2-year-old daughter with his new, much younger wife, Lisa and Cos, who he met as an advisor on his legal team. A few months ago, however, rumors of yet another relationship crisis began to spread when Benny was spotted multiple times in private settings with his secretary, Miss Lauren. Okay. Interesting. An ad for a bar named Red Herring. It's at the average just past the train station. Is there nobody here to talk to about that boat? Because remember that ad, it's about Red Herring. This is smoke. Get your hands off me. Please stop resisting, man. What am I being arrested for? You have no right. I want to talk to my lawyer. Do you have a lawyer? Maybe. You don't know. Let's call them down to the station then. Because that's where we're going. No. Why are you wasting your time on me? There's a guy with a rifle around here. Miss Grindle. There isn't. Let's go. Hold on just a second. Neil Conrad, CDI. CDI? Standard Department of Investigation? A case leaves me here. May I ask what's going on? I'm so glad you are here, sir. These two officers are making a grave mistake. The whole quarter should be locked down right now. There is a man with a rifle around here. Miss Crandall calls us every week. Last time it was for a car that was too large for its parking spot. Before that, she called us on the street vendor because he was lurking outside the apartment block. She's been doing that for a long time. We are finally bringing her in for wasting our time. Sir, please. You are with CDI. Your oath demands that you take me seriously. I don't recall an oath about Mrs. Grindle. Don't you see I'm one of yours? You are a CDI? No, I'm an upper. I don't belong down here. When my husband was still alive, we had this nice place on the upper layers. It had sunlight and proper walls and no drug addicts lingering around the entrance. I've just fallen on hard times for a while. Enough! You have been living here for 12 years. Let's go. Sir, I swear, I overheard some dangerous people. They have a gun and some important data or something. They killed somebody already. She said, is it done? She. Huh, could it be Miss Lyron? She hired Diaz to kill Benny or Benny? I always forgot the name of the dude. Could it be? Or like it could be the second wife, because it had the first wife, the second wife. Probably it was the second wife that hired Diaz to kill Benny because she knew he was going with Miss Lauren, the secretary. Oh my god. She said, is it done? And he said, is that... Could you tell me the story from the start, please? I was watching something online when I heard voice coming from the apartment next door. I was surprised. It's always so quiet that I wasn't even sure if someone lived there. It was a man and a woman, and they seemed to be fighting about something. I wanted to make sure it wasn't domestic abuse, so I turned off my program and listened. You never know down here. What did they fight about? I can show you. When I got suspicious, I started recording them with my cell. You did what? That's violation of... Just listen to it. The things they talk about. Could you send the logs to me? Yes, of course. Thanks. I would like to ask all of you to stay put until I had a look at the conversation. You're wasting your time, but whatever. We'll wait. Interesting. Okay. What Miss Grindle sent to us. This is the man talking. They really did a number on your face, but I have to say, I kind of like of the new look. Oh man, I don't. Are you drunk? I don't have to be drunk to have an opinion on your new face. But you smell like whiskey. And what the hell happened to your arm? I cut myself. It doesn't matter. Whoa, this hideout really is a shithole. So this has to be Diaz, because we know that there was bloodstains. I think it was bloodstains, right? Because he cut that glass, that window, right? And our character said that he saw blood, so he cut it. I've only been staying here for a few days. Where's your violin? Huh? Funny, I gave the rival two. Zora, listen to me. We don't have much time. I passed by a scanner on my way here. They're probably on my tail already. So wait, what? I gave the rifle. And the woman is called Zora. Fuck. What were you thinking? You are still wearing the ID chip. Why didn't you go straight back to HQ to have it taken out? Were you able to procure the data? Yeah, the old man didn't suspect a thing. Listen, you need to give it to me. The boss called and said there was a change of plan. I'll take care of the handover. I called the guy we are meeting and told him that I was coming instead of you. He seemed a bit pissed off. I think I woke him. Didn't expect him to be sleeping at 11. Okay. Wait, what? Okay, so this has to be Diaz. Because on the hotel, he called someone at 11. It has to be Diaz. It has to be. But he gave the rifle to someone else, but we don't know. Are you out of your mind? They know your ID, they'll catch you for sure. I know the route you're going to take. I know how to get on and off of George Plaza without being scanned. Why didn't the boss tell me about all of this? And why the fuck did we change plans? I talked to the boss after the hit. He told me to come to you. No idea why they? Come on, Zara. Give me the stick. We need to move on. To move now. Say I could be here in a minute. Boyd. Wait, so this is Boyd? Wait, it's not Diaz? Could be Boyd Diaz? Weird name. You are... Let me get my stuff. Give me the stick. Fine, here it is. Where are we going? We should split right now. Keep your head down and wait for me to get in touch. Get to the... They won't be able to track me if I... 8:40. Boyd, you are not making all this up, are you? Are you crazy? Of course not. Let's get this mission over with. Come on. Be careful up there, okay? We are close to getting out of it all. You too. This smoke too. So what do you think about the conversation? I need to see that room. I need to see that room they were in. Can you show me to it? See? I knew there was something fishy. Follow me. Thank you. What is this about? What's going on? This might be important for a case I'm working on. What case? It's classified. I still want to see if I can find that that boat for that guy Ed, because he could tell me about the guy that stole. So I want to see if I can find smokes. Right. I wonder if I can go to these rooms. You can't go up. I wonder if you can open these doors, or if it's like everything locked. This is where I live, and the voice came from the right next door. Thank you. Watch my back, officers. Hello, anyone home? CDI, open up. You are surrounded. Come out with your hands on your head. I don't think there's anybody. Shh. If you are not coming out, I'm opening the door on the count of 3. 1, 2. Everybody on your knees. Hands on your heads. I'm coming in. Clear. Please stay in the corridor, everybody. I'll have a look around. Hell is this? What the hell did I pick up? I found the key under the bed stand. It tag says apartment 9. Could be in this, or is it on the... could be in that place probably. An ad for the bar neighbor there. It's at the arbor just past the train station. It's only this. Excuse me, Miss Grindle. I found this key here. Any idea where it might belong? Oh, really? Let me take a look at the tag. Apartment 9, huh? It's one apartment in this building, okay. But they changed the way the rooms are numbered. The tag belongs to the old system. My apartment used to be 4. The one you searched was number 5. There's a floor plan over there. Maybe you can make sense of it? Thank you. Carl, what's going on? Hey Gary, we just got really lucky. I think that Miss Grindle over there called cops on our guy. Looks like his real name is Boyd. Okay, so Diaz was a fake name. He met a woman named Zora in this apartment here. I have part of the car conversation between the two. I'm sending it to you now. Where do you get that? Let's just say Miss Grindle is very interested in her neighborhood. From what I understand, the woman stole some data from an old man and gave it to the sniper. He, in turn, is going to hand it over to an unknown third party at George Plaza at 8:30. Good job, Colonel. I'll immediately inform the chief. We'll have to intercept that handover. Why would the sniper physically bring the data to someone though? The only explanation I have for that is that it's tagged. That the network will pick it up as a leak. But that will mean that it's highly confidential data from the government. It's the best reason I can think of. But maybe they are just being extra careful. Hey, I found a key in the apartment the woman was hiding in. It belongs to another unit in this building. Maybe we'll find more answers there. Do you know which one it is? There's a number on it, but they changed the way the rooms are numbered. Miss Grant said her apartment was 4, and the one next to it was 5 in the old system. There's a floor plan right here on the wall. Go take a look at it. Maybe you can figure out the way rooms used to be numbered. I'll call the chief, bring him up to speed. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's this one. How the hell I can get up? Is there a way like an elevator somewhere else? No, so it can't be up.
I felt sorry for the old lady. Descending through the layers was easy these days if you didn't have one of the few jobs that still existed. Basic income wasn't enough for most people, even around here where living was relatively cheap. Although somehow our economy had never been more productive.
Oh, this stood sound okay. I think it has to be like this, that you go to the apartments. Aha! Right? Where am I? Hey, I need to go down. Jesus. Okay, it needs to be with these stairs. I need to get to this one. I think it's this. Yeah. So now over here. There we go. Is this Zora? It has to be Zora. She was made hostage. Or is she pretending? No. Hold on, I'll get you out of this. Is anyone else here? What are you going to do to me? Are you with her? My name is Neil Conrad. I'm with CDI. Oh, thank fuck. Thank fuck. Please, I need water. Of course, here we go. What's your name? I'm Lila. Wait. No, she can be fake name. It can be a fake name. Are you hurt? I don't think so. It's just very sore and my wrist burned like fire. Alright, Lila. You're safe now. Let me call you a doctor. Alright, the medical team is on its way. Could you tell me what happened from the start? Yeah, okay. Fuck. She was in here and she looked almost exactly like me. A woman was in here? Is this your apartment? Yes, tried to fight, but she was so incredibly strong. It was like looking in the mirror, like I had a twin. She must have some surgery to look like me. When did this happen? I came home from a client show maybe 3 days ago. She was already in here. I turned on the light and I saw myself sitting right over there. I barely had time to react. She jumped so quickly. She must have some augments or something. Any idea why this happened to you? Why would she try to impersonate you? I've been racking my brain about that. Is there anyone she might be trying to get close to? I don't think I know anyone important except for my clients maybe. Your clients? I'm making money on the side at an escort agency. So I'm not a whore, if that's what you're asking. I mostly just dress well and go to dinner parties. We only have high-profile customers. I'm a student, and it's a good way to pay the bills. Maybe she was trying to get close to one of your clients then. Probably one of the clients was Benny? Or Bunny, whatever what is his name. You think? I mean, it could be. I missed an appointment while I was tied up. I thought my boss would come looking for me, but nobody showed. Do you think she went to him? Or no? What if she did something bad to him? You can testify that I've been in here all this time, right? Don't worry, you're not a suspect. Who was the client? A public official or something. I don't recall his name. He wanted me to spend a night at this place. My boss said he was a regular customer, but I've never met him. Do you have any more data on him? Name, address? It was all on my cell, but the woman took it. I see. Is there another way to find the client's data? We might be on something here. My boss at the Lotus Escort Agency has all of it. It's just around the corner. But don't leave me alone right now. What if she comes back? I'm staying here until reinforcements arrive. You won't be left alone. Knock knock. Hey Gary, Lila, this is my partner, Agent Long. Gary, could you keep an eye on Lila here for a minute? I need to follow Lila to her employer. I'll explain everything later, okay? Babysitting duty, huh? Alright, I guess. Nice to meet you, man. How do I find the escort agency? Just go all the way up to the roof of this building. You'll end up on the next highest layer. Take a right and you can't miss it. Thank you. I still want to see if I can find the fucking boat of Ed, but I don't know. It said head airing, but that was an ad. Hello, sir. Excuse me. Close up. We are close. I'm not a customer. Neil Conrad, CDI. Ah, good morning. That's a surprise. What leads you here? One of your employees, Lila. Lila? Ah, sweet girl. Nice and reliable. When did you last see her? Not in a while. I just relay orders to her cell as they come in. Sometimes she doesn't accept. Mostly she does. There was a client she had this week. I need to find out more about him for the case. Oh, okay. Did he do something to her? I can tell you. Could you give me his name and contact details? Oh, Mr. Conrad, I would love to help, really, but it's very important that we protect our client's privacy. I'm sure you understand. I can't risk my business like that. Please be reasonable. Please be reasonable. This is a serious matter. Okay, Mr. Conrad, I have a proposition to make. I'm putting my business at risk by helping you, but you can help me make up for the damage. There's another issue that puts me in a very uncomfortable spot right now. One of my employees has quit on me despite their contract running for a few more months. I told her I needed her. She already accepted several offers over the next few weeks. We have a reputation to uphold. Our clients will be really upset if I cancel their appointments. Those are high-class people relying on our service. I told the local police already, and they wouldn't listen to me. But I have contact right here. See? It's signed and everything. If you can get her to fulfill her duties, at least the appointment she already confirmed, then I guess I could help you too. Did she say why she won't do it anymore? You ask her. She said she's quitting and she's been ignoring me ever since. How about Mr. Conrad? I'll talk to her. What's her name? Sheila Nowak. I'll see what I can do, but even if she doesn't come back, you're helping me for trying. Okay, fair enough. Tell her we are good if she goes to the client she already agreed to. Maybe she'll listen to you and don't mind her family. They are weird folks, Sabians. Their unit is just below us. The fastest way down is through the big apartment building. If you are back down at the train station, you are gone too far and the wrong direction. Be back soon. Please stay put. So it's below us. Are you Sheila? It said that you could pass through this big building. It said if you go to the train station you are too far. Oh, it even shows, okay. Good evening. Sorry for the intrusion. My name is Neil Conrad. I'm with CDI. I'm looking for Sheila Nowak. Is she here? What do you want from her? I'd like to tell her that myself. I won't just let some foreigner talk to my sister. Tell me what you want. I'll show you my badge. I'm not some foreigner, I'm a nation of the state. If that Thompson guy sent you, you are wasting your time. Sure, I won't go back to him. I will make sure of that. It's alright, Anthony. Let me talk to him. I can handle that myself. You won't go back to that scumbag. Don't let him intimidate you. Would you mind leaving us alone for a minute, Anthony? Sorry for my brother, he's just trying to help. Don't worry about that. So, what do you want from me? As your brother already assumed, Mr. Thompson from the Lotus Ages asked me to pay you a visit. Is that so? He told me that you refused to meet your contractual obligations. And you are trying to force me to go back? I would like to know why you won't work for him anymore. I want to know, I won't force her. What if I go back inside and refuse to talk to you? Then Mr. Thompson will probably try to sue you. Listen, I'm happy to help you if... This one. Mr. Thompson forced you to do something you don't want. No, you will never do that. Sure, you can be a little annoying, but he's certainly not forcing any of the girls into anything. Listen, I want to study space engineer on FAMUS, but I can't afford the fees. As a Drovian immigrant without a degree, it's hard to find a good job on Kara. That's why I've been working for Thompson, but now I have all the money I need. Thompson told me you confirmed several appointments for the following weeks. Why did you do that? Wasn't it obvious that you'll have saved enough by now? That's out of your business. You can trust me. Listen, Jill, you can trust me, but you have to be honest with me. I didn't do anything that is against the law. Alright, then tell me. I got a call from a woman a few weeks ago. She didn't tell me her name, probably the fake Lila. She promised me a large amount of money if I cancel all my appointments for the next few weeks. It was so much that I don't have to go back to Thompson at all, actually. And you didn't find that suspicious? Suspicious? No, I assume that some jealous partner was behind it. It won't be the first time. You said she wanted you to cancel your appointments in the next few weeks. Which ones were that? Only one yesterday. I got my friend Lila to fill in for me, the fake one. Lila, huh? Who is the client you were to see? Mr. Hegel. I've been going to his place every month, at least a year now. Is he someone important? Why do you ask? I'm sure it was some jealousy thing. Please tell me who that client is. I don't think I can do that. Thompson will kill me if I give out the names of our customers. It will be really important for me to know. Maybe he's in danger. Okay, I'll tell you if you promise you won't force me to go back to Thompson. You did sign a contract. You have to understand, it's always been my dream to study space engineering, but my parents... I suppose you know that Savians have their own version of science. If my parents catch wind of my plans to go to a non-Savian university, they'll try everything to stop me. That's why I need to do it secretly. Anthony helped prepare everything without them noticing. My ship to FAMUS leaves tomorrow morning. Alright. Alright then. I'll try to convince Thompson to leave you alone. Thank you so much. You want to know the name of my regular customer, right? His name is Liam Campbell. He lives in the center, so it's not Benny or Barney. Liam. Alright, do you know his exact address? 144 Humboldt Avenue. I hope he's alright. He's become kind of a friend. I'm pretty sure he's fine. Thank you, and good luck at the university.
Liam Campbell. Liam fucking Campbell. It had taken a moment until it clicked because I never called him that. To me and the rest of my division, he was just
the chief.
That's who the woman had tried to get close to. The director of national security at the CDI. My boss. Now what? Should I follow the chain of command and tell Gary? The chief probably wasn't too keen on everybody finding out about his habit. Maybe I should talk to him first. Then again, it might be too important for the case to be kept secret.
Yeah, that could be good not to say nothing. Interesting. The chief. So how did it go? I'm sorry, but she won't come back. Ha, Mr. Cronin. I'm sure you are joking. I'm not. She's not coming back. But she signed a contract. I thought you were supposed to enforce the law. Listen, Mr. Thompson. You will leave her alone. Forget about the question I asked you about. I don't need your help anymore. But if you don't leave Sheila alone, I'll come up with something to have your place searched. I'm sure you won't risk that, will you? Mr. Conrad, I must ask you to leave my agents. We are close at the moment. Remember what I say, Mr. Thompson. Goodbye. Hopefully that was the right one. Hopefully that was the right one. So that thing you can't say yet how Mr. Diaz is because he was disguised. Probably that's not even how he really looks. That's what I'm thinking. Hey Gary, sorry about being short with you earlier. I had to follow an important lead. Was it worth it? It was, let me fill you in. Apparently the woman that tied up Lila had some procedure done to look very similar to her. I suspect she impersonated her to get close to a customer. Lila told me as much. We had a little chat earlier. I'm almost positive that the client is the old man the impersonator stole the data from. The customer originally booked a different girl, but then someone paid her to cancel the appointment. Wait, why go through the trouble? Why not impersonate the original girl? I guess because she is gold too. He knows her too well and you'll have noticed it's not her. How did they know that you'll pick an alternative and not cancel altogether? Maybe that's what he did in the past, like I said, he's a regular. And how did they know it will be Lila? I don't think they did. The sniper said something about the woman's new appearance. Maybe they changed her looks after the appointment had already been accepted. And it healed within a few days. That kind of tech is rare. But how is any of this connected to our case other than the perp talking to that woman? I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. It seems like an entirely different operation. Any idea who the escort agency customer is? I'm not gonna say, I'm gonna keep a secret for now. I can't tell you yet, I want to talk to the chief about it first. What? Why? This one might be outside of our jurisdiction. I really want to check with the higher ups first. Don't be ridiculous. I'm sure I can tell you all about it soon. Alright, listen, meet me back at the HQ in half an hour. Let's go over all the facts again, and get ready to intervene in the handover. I'll have side look into the owner of the hideout apartment. Let's sort the rest out later. Catching Sniper remains our top priority. Copy that, see you at HQ. By the way, can I already call that guy?
As I was making my way back down through the maze of Matuna's living quarters, I tried to untangle the threads of the conspiracy before me. Every detail I uncovered seemed to open up a number of new questions. What exactly was the connection between the stolen data and Banny's murder? It felt like there was a bigger plan underneath, like we were just scratching the surface.
How do you can call that guy? Because I needed to call that that guy in case I find, but you can't, right? Call. Nothing. For that there's nothing. You know about the boat of that tooth. There's nobody to talk to, only to make sure. This is smoke, I don't want smoke. This one is to smoke too, okay. Because calling has to be like this. Hi Neil, we checked the boat with the ID you sent me. Its name is Says of the Not Bertha. It's a pretty big yacht. Is it possible that you picked the wrong ID? Maybe the data from the port ID was kind of confusing. I see, listen, our perp got a scanner passing through the train station ahead of you. I'm pretty sure that you landed the boat in the harbor on the other side. You should go and see it for yourself. Gotcha. And now for a bar named Heather. It's at the harbor, just past the train station. Just past the train station. Oh, you can go now. Okay. Sir, may I ask what you're doing at Matuna Harbor? Don't think I've seen you before. Good evening, sir. I'm Neil Conrad, CDI. CDI? Holy moly, that's unexpected. My name is Ari Truff. I'm with the TCW. Can I help you? Could I take a look around at the harbor? I'm looking for a boat that could be important for my case. I'm sorry, but TCW only allows club members and registered guests down at the pier. What about law enforcement? Right, if you can tell me the ID of a specific boat you are investigating, I'm allowed to let you in. I see, maybe I'll get back to you. I would like to ask you a couple more questions if that's alright. How long have you been working tonight? Was it supposed to be my week off actually? 3 o'clock this morning I got a call boss telling me Greg feels sick. I had to fill in for him, so much for vacation. Boss didn't even apologize. Do you see any incoming boats since you arrived? No boats since I got here. Seems to be a quiet night. Do you know where your sick colleague is? I would like to talk to him as well. Was already gone when I arrived, but I think that he's at the restroom at the red herring. Thank you. Because you can't pass over here. Are you new here? Never seen you before. Yeah, just passing through. A case leads me here. A cop, huh? If you are looking for traffickers, you are in the wrong place. Just honest to God sailor here. So you have a boat in this harbor? Of course, it's down at the pier, Somara. Hey, you mind helping me out with a cigarette? Sure. Sure, here we go. Hello again. How about that cigarette now? Here we go. Much obliged. So, thank you for the sea. Beautiful weather tonight. You can almost see some stars through the layers. Be sitting outside at night. The view moves to be better though. You see those new apartment blocks they are building? Same company that bought the harbor. TS something. It's forcing me to buy an expensive tracking ID device for my boat. Now they want me to get a new engine. Mine's not regulation, they say. I tell you, they won't want us lowers here. Listen, I'm sympathetic to your... Yeah, I get it. Not your fault, you're busy, I know. Thanks again for the cigarette. Let me know if I can do something for you. Actually, there's something. I'm looking for the idea of a boat that arrived here earlier. Any chance you could help me with that? What do you need that for? It's for a case. The choir won't let me down to the pier if I don't tell him the exact ID. The TCW guy, he likes to harp on about all these new rules. If it's that for a case, I'm telling you right now, I won't throw any of my friends here under the bus. I'm sure the guy I'm after isn't one of your friends. Do you know the name of the boat? Yes, I do. It's called Berta. Never heard of it. Tell you what, I'll go down and have a look at this ID. Okay, thank you very much, sir. Nice. You need to know the name. Alright, I got the ID. It was the 220-190. Thanks a lot. Have a nice night. But I could enter over there. Excuse me, sir. Do you know a guy called Ed? Ed? You mean Silver Tongue Ed? Of course I do. Lived here for 40 years, we often had a drink together upstairs. Shimmy got kicked out when TCW started asking for rent. I met him earlier, he told me he missed his old spot. What will it cost to rent it for him again? What are you going to pay for it? Ha! Didn't think you uppers were good for anything. It's $50 a month, 500 here. Pay for it. Alright, I'll rent a spot for a year then. Done. Looking forward to having the old geezer back. You can tell him he can come back next month. But I'm honestly not sure how long it will take them to put him for another reason. TCW is more interested in renting spots to tourists and private yachts. Hey! Ed can come back. Hello? Neil Conrad here. What? Who is this? Neil Conrad. I'm the CDI agent we spoke earlier. I don't know no CDI agent. You asked me to help you with your old spot at Lacuna Harbor? I arranged it. You are good to come back. You what? Look, if you are making fun of me, I'm not. You can return next month. I paid for a year. I'll send you the contract. Ha! Today seems to be my lucky day. Thank you, sir. You are that old lady? We are going back. How about in return you tell me all you know about that guy who stole your friend's boat? Right. I noticed the fellow when he started the motor. He cut the rope with a knife, like it was butter. And those are big ass ropes, I tell you. Tough as bones. Do you see what the man looked like? I didn't catch a lot of details. He was in a hurry to get away. But when he started speeding, it fell right off his head. Must have been a hat after all. Could it be a wig? Yeah. or a wig, whatever it was. He was bald. Okay, so he's bald. Are you sure of that? Yep, his head was polished like a bowling ball. Great, thank you. Anything else you remember? No. Look, my eyes aren't what they used to be, and neither is my memory. That's alright, you have been a great help. Have a nice day, Ed. You bet I will. Nice, so I can change already over here. He's bald. That's good, I can already change that one over there. I told you I needed a boat that it let you in. I know, the boat I'm looking for is 220190. Let's see, yup, that's one here. Alright, come on through, don't touch any other boats. Oh, fuck that. An upper first aid kit, someone tied a bandage lay on top of the other contents. A pocket laser cutting device, it cuts, leave a blue residue. A sink full of bristly red hair. Looks like our guy shaved his entire beard off. Shaved. It said over there a lot of things. Is it Viola case or is it cut harm? I wonder now. I wonder if it's Viola case now. It said it had bandage, a lot of bandage. Huh. We know that he's bald, he shaved his beard. So I only need one more. Mr. Conrad, this is Felicia, the bartender from Sakura Hotel. Your colleague gave me your salary info. Listen, I want to thank you for not telling anyone what I did. You're not going to snitch on me later, are you? No, you're good. I don't think you knew what you were doing. I didn't know. I promise, thank you. Listen, I remember something that might be helpful. The guess you were after that DS guy, I think he had a bruise on his arm. I saw it when he was on his way to the van. His instrument fell down, he rushed to pick up and he suddenly put his hand on his head. What? I saw a pretty nasty cut between his wrist and elbow. It looked fresh. Thank you for letting me know. Give me a call if you remember anything else. So I have correct. Uh-oh. I think the game crashed. No, it was because I was getting okay. Because I arrived to the HQ. I thought the game had crashed. That scared me. So it has to be bald, cut arm and shaved, but we still can't put it, which is a shame. Is this news? Wealth gap in Greece shows no sign of the new study of the interplanetary equality has concluded that both the wealth and income gaps between rich and poor has further increased since the similar study was published 5 years ago. Oh, these two pass. Morning, Conrad. Oh, you can't even go down. Hey Neil. Hi Sat. It's good to see you. This case really has me on edge. Yeah, me too. The chief wanted to tell me that we invited two special guests, that they are waiting for you in the conference room upstairs. Whoa, hi, why? The CEO is the CEO of Milex and Dyson Enterprise. They had dinner with Barney right before he was shot. Milex and Dyson? As in probably the biggest mining companies in the world? Honestly, you probably don't even need to say mining for that to be accurate. Holy shit, wish someone had told me earlier. I'm not exactly prepared for this. So I just got word from the chief. That reminds me, he also wants to talk to you after you have questioned them. Alright, thanks for letting me know. There's a lot of rooms over here, Jesus. Good morning, gentlemen. I'm Agent Neil Conrad. Good morning, Mr. Conrad. How about Decent Enterprise? Morning, Dan Kim, Milex. Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's get right to the point then. I have a busy day ahead of me. Yes, of course. The two of you had dinner with Mr. Barney last night, correct? Yes. And you were aware of what happened after you left. We were just told it's terrible. It's a tragedy. Our upcoming negotiations with Barney were of utmost importance to our relationship with Drovia. Not that you had any real interest in negotiating. What are you implying? I'm not implying anything. I'm saying very cleverly that you only stand to gain from this tragedy. With Barney dead, any real hope for Drovia independence goes out of the window, which means we maintain the status quo where you already have all you want. That's preposterous. Was I or was not at the negotiation table? If everything had been hunky-dory, I would have stayed on Milan. That doesn't change the fact that the only ones who will suffer from this will once again be the Drovian people. Oh come on, as if you give a damn about the Drovian people. The only aspect of Drovian independence you care about is your prospect of selling Telium to whoever you want. Okay, you are competitors. This is a difficult situation. Again, I'm mostly interested in last night. Let me think. Did Barney seem paranoid? Yeah, this one. Did Mr. Barney seem strange last night, maybe on edge or paranoid? No, but I never met him before, so I wouldn't know what he's normally like. What about you, Mr. Dyson? I knew him quite well. We traveled here from Drovia on the same ship. He behaved normal last night, I would say. I see. What was that dinner about? If you don't mind me asking, why were you at dinner with him in the first place? The mining business is an important pillar of the system-wide economy. We talked about to politicians sometimes, so it was a lobbying thing. And was it just the three of you? Just the three of us and our staff. I won't say lobbying necessarily, really more of a social event. Of course you sometimes talk business at those. I imagine you do. So were there important business things to talk about? We mostly saved those for the trade summit, which I suppose will be cut short now without its protagonist. I see. Did Mr. Barney have any enemies? Anyone who stands to gain from maintaining the status quo, I suppose. Oh yeah? Or maybe anyone who is happy that all of Drovia will be really riled up over this? There was no real chance they will have gotten their independence from these negotiations anyway. But maybe now they'll revolt and just take it. Ever thought about that? I don't think much about conspiracy theories, no. Nobody concrete? Maybe someone disgruntled or someone who overtly threatened him? No, but to be fair, veiled threats are much more common in politics anyway. Any veiled threats then? On that I'm aware of. Me neither. I see. Alright, thank you for your time. Could you give me your cell phone contacts? I might need to get back to you in case I have more questions. Why not? Of course, there you go. I think it will be someone that wanted Drovia to be independent. You know? I'll say that. Okay. You can't even go up over there. Oh, the chief is over there. Sorry, Chief, I don't know the agency. Chief, you walk with escorts now? Oh, this guy looks like that guy from Spider-Man, from the news. He looks like that guy. I don't know his name, but he looks like that. Agent Carrot, good morning. Good morning, Chief. Said you told me you wanted to talk to me. I do. Let's not beat around the bush. Agent Lord already filled me over the phone, but he told me that you didn't want to reveal the escort agency client. Yeah, about that. I'm not completely certain that my speech is correct, but are you going to make me say it? So it's you. It is me. Why didn't you tell Agent Long? You jumped the chain of command. I guess I did. Thank you for telling me first, Conrad. So what makes you think a hostile agent was involved? It seems like the woman who paid you a visit wasn't the real escort. She had a proceeded done to look very similar to her. She also seems to be in contact with Barney's murderer. We have a recording of their conversation. It seems probable that she tried to take advantage of your connection to the escort agency. I see. Any idea what her appetite might be? Did you notice anything suspicious when you met her? Nothing comes to mind. She didn't seem particularly interested in my professional life. Did anything go missing since she visited you? It sounds like you already have suspicions. Out of with it. The fake escort talked about some data she stole. I think from you. Is that what Sniper is going to hand over at George Plaza? Exactly. I don't have any relevant data at home, except on my cell, of course. Maybe she got a chance to access your cell without noticing? Maybe I'll have to talk about that with my own superiors first. One more thing, Conrad. You didn't talk to a girl named Sheila Nowak, did you? I did. She wanted to know if you were alright. Might wanted to give her a call. Is she okay? Yeah, she's fine. Looks like she finally has all the money she needs to go to university. That's good to hear. We have to focus on Sniper now. The handover is taking place in less than 3 hours. Let's get down to the mission briefing. They are waiting for us. How was it talking to those two CEOs? They don't seem to like each other very much. What did you expect? Top mining guy from Droga and top mining guy from Gara. They are probably mortal enemies. I expect them to be less open about it. You'll think that rich and influential folks will be more reserved. But the truth is, many of them are the most brazen and least classy individuals in the system. Will something happen? Oh, that was weird. Now that we are complete, let's recap what we found out so far. Our suspect goes by Diaz, but his real name used to be Boyd. He's still at large. He shot Barney around 1:49 this morning from the top floor of Sakura Hotel. Shortly after, he was picked up by unknown accounts who drove him off at lower layers. That's when he switched to a stolen boat as his second getaway vehicle. He docked it at Matunda Harbor where his ID was picked up nearby train station. He then paid a woman called Zora a visit. She seems to be involved in another scheme that might be linked to our case. Earlier this week she attacked and tied up an escort girl named Lila Clark to temporarily assume her identity. She went to see an important client in her stead and stole some data from him. The sniper convinced her to give him the stick containing that data. He will pass it on to a no-fur party at George Plaza at 8:30. Our plan is to intervene and catch the sniper and his associates red-handed. We are going to place plainclothes agents in the cafes and snipers on the rooftops. The operation will be overseen by Agent Kumar, head of the response team. Conan and I will be watching from the sidelines, ready to go in if needed. George Plaza is a popular place with lots of breakfast joints. It will be swarmed with people. We have to be very careful not to endanger any civilians. Questions? How will we identify the sniper? Conrad has been collecting data on what he looks like. We have to rely on that. So it was important for us to collect that data, how he looks, everything. Do you have any details on the woman the sniper visited? Not really. She was surprised to see our perp. It seems like the meeting wasn't part of their original plan. We're not sure if he lied to her to get the stick. If so, it's possible that he's not planning on taking it to the handover at all. Alright then, Conrad. Go ahead and submit that shit on what the sniper looks like. Take your time to go over all the logs and evidence again. We only have one chance to get this right. Okay, he is bald. We know that. Ed said that was the hat went off, but it was a wig. He shaved because we saw in the boat the beard shaved. And then that bartender, because we helped her not to get, put on jail, she said that he was cut. So it has to be this: bald, cut, and shaved. I got shit from it to Ancient Comer now. Let's get ready. Please be this correct. Please don't be wrong. I pay attention to this every detail. He has bandage. The bartender said that there was a cut on his arm when he was trying to pick the violin. So, please. Keep Kyra pure. T-minus 90 seconds. Damn, it's more crowded out there than I expected. Oh, we have time and everything. I don't think our sniper will get a clear shot. Let's hope we don't need them. Did I tell you a story how I joined CDI? Yeah, you saved Mayor Glover's life when we were still a policeman. I wasn't on duty that day, but when I saw that guy pull out a gun, I didn't hesitate. That's what landed me to at CDI. Shit, I was so nervous when she invited me for an interview. Nothing had gotten me that nervous again in 15 years since until today. If you don't book this guy today, someone will have to take to follow from Barney's murder, and we are the first in line. We'll find soon enough. I've always wanted to join CDI, and it seemed like that ship had sailed already. Yet here I am, because I've always been on the side of justice. And that's why we're going to get through this as well. Good things come to good people. It's what they say. Don't think the road to hell is paved with good intentions. That's bogus. Also, that's one bogus. It's baffling to me that after 15 years on the job, you still believe in some sort of cosmic justice. You tell yourself that history had a way of working itself out. History as a whole, maybe, but sometimes the good guys lose. Keep your eyes open. Person at the entrance B looks like... Copy unit, better go after him! He's headed towards the fountain. Can I get out of your feet? No, you cannot. I'm not close enough yet, picking up the pace. He seems to be moving towards the man sitting right ahead. They are shaking hands, very like to be accomplice. Get suspect and this comes to be discreet. Don't make more noise than you need to. We don't do anything. The big guy is getting up. Oh shit. You spook them. Get the move on. Go, 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 go. We stay over here. Other guy is standing up and reaching into his pocket. Oh shit. Gun? Watch out. Gun! Of course. Gary, wait! You are too fast. We got them. I was going to make the arrest when the big guy jumped out of his chair. He started to make a run for it and the other one pulled a gun on me. Luckily, I was already close enough to grab it. I think nobody got hurt. Excellent work. Did any of the other people running away strike you as suspicious? No, everyone started moving when the gun charged. Go, let's bring them in and see what they have to say. See, Conrad, good things come to good people. Now, is this the real guy? Like, for the information that I got, it looks to be. Ooh. It's really that there was a way up when we were running.
Once the adrenaline had worn off, the uncomfortable train seat and glaring sunlight were the only things stopping me from falling asleep. My implants had been injecting me with a substance keeping me alert and focused all night, and now I came crashing down hard. I seemed to remember glances from the people around me. I wondered if there was blood on my clothes, but I couldn't be bothered to check. The confrontation at Joris Plaza had been hairier than expected, but catching the sniper and his associate was a huge win. I wondered if this was the beginning of the end of the case, or just its beginning. I finally got up at my stop and left the train, only to suddenly wake up in my seat again and realize it had been a dream. I decided to stand next to the door for the rest of the ride.
Okay. I wonder if I went to that stairs up, if there was something there.
A cool breeze cut into the train cart and through the haze of fatigue when the doors opened. I considered visiting Kat, suddenly feeling an urge to inhale the woody, slightly dusty air in our old apartment. Kat had filled it with what she affectionately called real things. She loved leather, cloth, paper, and plants, and hated the clean metallic surfaces at my apartment. Sometimes I did too.
Talk to cat. But what else cat can be? I think that's my problem, is that I don't know where, because we need all more talk. Oh, probably she's in the house with the daughter. Okay. Could be that. If it's that, I'm like, okay. Trying to see if there's nothing over here. But did that case end, or is it only the beginning? Ah, there it is, cat. Oh, hi Neil, what are you doing here? I just wanted to say hello. To you. To you. Really? Who are you? It's nice to see you too. Sorry, I'm just surprised. You want coffee? No thanks, I'm actually headed to bed. Just coming back from work, it's been a long night. Oh, that's rough. Wait, you didn't have anything to do with that shootout that's all over the news right now, did you? Actually I did, but it was practically over by the time I got there. Oh my god, are you okay? They won't have let me go if I will caught the bullet. You don't say. I mean, are you emotionally okay? Was I ever? Okay, I get it. You don't want to talk about it. No, it's fine, sorry. I'm okay, thanks for asking. What was that whole thing about? Nobody seems to know yet. I'm not gonna say. I can't tell you, but you will hear it on the news soon enough. Okay. Well, I'm glad you are back in one piece. I have to catch the next train if I don't want to be late for work. But if you still want to talk tonight, we can grab a drink. I have to head right back to HQ as soon as I'm no longer a sleep-deprived zombie. But I like that. Once things have calmed down a little. I got to run now. Hold on, one more thing. Laura wants to go to a party at one of our classmates' place tonight. I'm not sure if I should let her. She's only 14, but I feel like she has a hard time connecting with her peers, so this could be a good thing. What do you think? Let her go, let her go. Let her have some fun. Laura is very mature for her age. I'm sure she'll take care of herself. Yeah, you're probably right. I shouldn't be so anxious. See you, Neil. Please don't get yourself shot. But Neil likes to be shot. How you don't know that? Cat, how the hell you don't know? The giants are talking. while everyone's eyes were trained on Barney's and Hubbard's training summit first day, a few other notable discussions were going in the background. Most notably, the mining giants Dan Kim, Alex, and Abson Decent Enterprise got together in person for the first time in their lives. Their relationship is tense. While Decent excites estimations of Drovi's Telenium, its thoughts are severely undercut by its stature as a colonial entity. By contrast, Milex is not only able to sell its ores directly to places like Famous and New Jordan, but it also buys up Telenium from companies like Dyson to sell it at a higher price. The ore price sales have not changed in a long time, while costs... Hey, wait a minute, huh? I know you. You are the guy who came to our flat yesterday. You told that old scam back to leave my sister alone. I did. That was really nice of you, man. Didn't think you uppers would help out the Sabian. She left this morning, chasing her dream. Glad I could help. I have to get home now. Have a nice day. Sure. But nice blessings, man. Thanks, you too. Oh, he came over here to thank us. That's nice. That's nice of him. He didn't come over there to thank us, right? He was over there and saw us.
I got into the elevator and leaned against a wall. I was so tired in that moment that my reflex of emotional repression whenever I saw Kat didn't seem to work anymore. It hit me with an unusual clarity that, even a decade after it had ended, I hadn't ever fully let go of her. I wasn't sure what to make of it, whether to be happy or to finally push myself to it. I concluded that I would probably just go back to repressing it altogether.
Okay, we're gonna feed. We don't want him to die. There we go, dude. We don't want him to die, so we're gonna feed him.
Waking up in the early evening was disorienting. I sat up on my bed and allowed the memories from the previous night to pour back in. Banny's body, the hotel, Lila, the shootout. I tried to put it all in an order that made sense and got on my way back to work. A hint of the good mood that had overcome me outside of the villa returned. Once again, it stemmed from what had made me join the CDI many years ago. The feeling of doing something instead of taking a back seat and waiting for death. There was a time when a lack of purpose threatened to consume me, lurking underneath meaningless daily routines and self-doubt sabotaging everything I did. Walking among the people outside, I felt even more alienated than usual. It was like they lived in another reality. Many were just getting out of work, looking to do some shopping, meet a friend, have a drink. Maybe I would find my way back to that reality one day. I wanted to, yet at the same time hated the thought of it.
Interesting. Can I do? There's no news, okay. Can't even enter over there. Alright. So basically go to the train is what it is. Oh wait, there's something going to happen? What the hell is that? Uh-oh. Hello, fellow citizens. We are the liberators of defenders of progress, freedom and reason. These values have been integral to our society for centuries. But lately they have increasingly come under threat. Religious radicals calling themselves the Sabian Front are aiming to establish a theocratic government of Androvia. The Sabian faith is based on superstition and rejects science, to the point where it endangers the lives of everyone under its thumb. We all saw 4 decades ago today what happened when a Sabian state is left to its own device. We can't let history repeat itself. We demand President Hudson end this madness now. put a stop to all independence talks and reinstate full Garian rule. We removed the radical Sabian Joseph Bani to get it started. Whoa. If you do not start implementing measures to meet our demands, more Sabian lives will be spent to protect our collective future. The Sabian population on Gaia will be taken hostage until the Garian population on Drovia is guaranteed its freedom. We must stand up for them if our government won't. Await our next move within 48 hours. It won't be as silent as the first one. Oh shit, it's a bomb? Oh shit. Conrad, did you see that? Yeah. It was on all screens across the city. Come to HQ immediately. Oh fuck, it's going to be a bomb. Like, what can make more noise than that? It has to be a bomb, right? Okay, saving. So now is when I can quit, right? I don't know how it is if when it's saving is when you can get out of the game. I don't know how this works. Because like it said you can't like load or nothing like that. You can't load, you can't like go back. So I think it's when it appears that saving then when you can get out of the game. Go to your office. Can I talk to that guy? Let me activate these. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, yeah, you when you climb you go immediately to talk. Gary, what are you doing out here? Thinking. Strange how the city looks the same as always, as if nothing happened. But that's a good thing, right? Fucking liberators, ridiculous name. From whom are they liberating us? From a handful of superstitious lovers? Pathetic bullshit. Every single institution on this planet upholds the freedom of our people and their values. It's not like we are letting some malicious fanatics take over the solar system. And somehow we didn't know anything about those fuckers before everybody else. One more thing we missed. At least we booked Sniper and his associate. They are both being interrogated downstairs. So far they are not very cooperative. Do you at least know who they are? We scanned them. The Sniper is a complete ghost. He got a fake ID right before he checked into that hotel. The other guy is a businessman from Drovia. His name is Abraham Gonzalez. He's CEO of a company called Power Up. They manufacture titanium-based batteries. Both the guy and his company seem harmless, no criminal record. Strange. Why would someone from Drovia help an anti-Drovian terror organization? I have no clue. What about the woman? Any police on her? Nothing so far. But we do have another lead. Seth is trying to find out where the announcement was broadcast from earlier. But the most important lead are those two douchebags in our basements. You have a way with words, Conrad. Get down there and see if you can get them to talk. Will do. Did we secure that drive the Sniper tried to hand over? Yeah. And? What's on it? About that. The chief said the Attorney General seized it. She said she will ask to evaluate if we have to require a clearance level. The AG? Are you kidding me? That's a crucial piece of the evidence. We need it. I suppose they'll let us in on it soon. There's no time to waste. We have to assume the next attack is less than 48 hours away. The higher-ups know what they are doing. You think? Let it go, Conrad. Go talk to the chief yourself if you have a problem. And one more thing. There's an article about Gonzalez's company in the news today. You might want to download and have a look. Isn't there news over here? Where can I get the new? Fuck. Where the fuck can I get news over here? I need to download it. Talk to the chief is optional. But I will talk to the chief first. Ah, over here. I knew there was one that you could download. Power Up Battles bankruptcy. It's also that Drovia-based Power Up, one of the planet's most important battery producers, has been facing monetary difficulties for several months now. Technological developments over the last few years made titanium the most efficient material to build high-performance batteries, overtaking lithium and others by far when it comes to battery life and weight. However, since Drovia is a Garian colony with no economic autonomy, Power Up doesn't have the right to buy its titanium directly from the mining companies based on Drovia. The latter are forced to sell the resource to Gara, which in turn sells the titanium to all companies processing the material including those on Drovia. In light of this development, it has become increasingly difficult for non-Guardian companies to keep price competitive. This has put Power Up, like many others, in an increasingly difficult spot. It not come as a surprise, therefore, when CEO and founder Abraham Gonzalez publicly supported the cause of the Drovian fight for independence last week. As representative of the Association of Drovian Electric Companies, he accompanied Mr. Pani on his business trip to Gara to defend the interests of his industry during the discussion between Drovia and Gara. Makes sense? Why you wanted to do that? Nobody over here to talk. Let's check. I'm gonna talk to the chief. Chief! Where are you, chief? And you can rest assured that we know what we are doing. I didn't question that, but that data is one of the most important pieces of evidence we have right now. The Liberator said that the next attack will take place in 48 hours. That's pretty damn soon. We really need to take into account everything we got if we want to catch those guys in time. I already told you that the contents of that stick won't help you find them. How can you say that? Having a better idea of your enemy's motivation is always important, and you know that. You yourself were director of CDI for over a decade. Liam, please. I got a lot on my plate right now. I don't have time to discuss this over and over again. That is about something that happened during your time at CDI, isn't it? What are you talking about? I look at my cell history and saw which folder that woman navigated to. I don't have the access rights, but I would like to know what is in there. There was a lot going on in 80,000. Let me be very clear, Liam. I can't work with a chief who doesn't trust my judgment and questions my orders. We have been doing this for a long time, Emilia. I deeply respect everything you have done for the Guardian state, but as city chief, I see it as my duty to protect all Guardian citizens. And I'm sure that's in your best interest as well. I don't have time for this now. I'll let you know what the next steps are going to be. Chief, what happened, Chief? Good evening, Chief. Agent Carl, how can I help you? About that add-on storage model, Gary told me we didn't have access yet. Yeah, that's correct. That makes no sense. Honestly, I don't understand why parts of the bus are being kept from us. It makes no sense. I agree. Listen, Carl, I'm currently trying to find out what that data is about and why we don't get access. Don't you have a suspicion at least, you know, what was on your cell when it was accessed? The data was on CDI network, and apparently it was something I don't normally have access to. Until I know what exactly we are looking at, I would like to ask you to respect the chain of command. I'm getting an important call any second. We can talk later. Enchantment plates. Dear Mr. Conrad, I know plates available for your following body enchantments. Eye plus, Tide plus, Chest plus. Please make sure to download and install the latest firmware from our website within next day. The Beyond Body. What the hell? Well, can you get those enchantments? Is it possible? Probably not, right? The music is well done to the music. I'm gonna be honest. Hey Holloway, I've been told that your guests are eagerly awaiting me. They sure are. I suggest you talk to Gonzalez first. It's usually the rich guy crap with him. He's going to be surrounded by lowers in a few hours. At that point, it's going to be hard to get any more out of him. Oh, for fuck's sake, why is it that people can just buy their way out of here? We are lucky he's from Drovia, so he doesn't have a lower here yet. But he does have a Drovian lower on the line right now, who's going to annoy the hell out of you. He's somewhere in space and has a communication delay of about 30 seconds from what I understand. So if you want answers, you better have a strategy to make him talk quickly. Because you can be sure that Lau is going to shoot your question down once they reach his ears. He's also going to call you on your bluff, so be careful. Got it, thanks. Side did some digging and compiled a number of documents that could be useful for your interrogation. First he gathered some basic information on Gonzalez and put it on the pin board over there. You can take a look at it with your AR model. Secondly, pull a list with all incoming and outgoing calls from Gonzalo's phone. I'll send that to your cell. Oh shit. Give it a read. And if you have any more evidence that incriminates our guy, go over it before you go in. I will, thank you. Go well, let me know when you're ready. Okay, so the calls of Gonzalez. At 10, he received the call at 10 on the morning. At 10 at night, he made a call, he does the numbers. At 2, he made a call. He made a call to an anonymous number. Okay. Okay, so Abraham Richard Kenneth Gonzalez. He born in 1790, New Jordan, single, Savient. He was on Drovia Sector 1 since 1830. Formation, degree in engineering at New Jordan Elite University. From foundation of Power Up. Okay. I think I'm ready. Alright, unlock the door, good luck. Here we go. Hello, Mr. Gonzalez, I'm Agent Carmen. I talked to your college. I didn't do anything illegal. You don't have the right to keep me here. I'm a citizen of Drovia and you have no evidence against me. We could keep you here for 24 hours even if we didn't have any evidence, but we do. Let's start with your associate. What do you know about Boyd and that he brought you? He's not my associate. I didn't even know he was called Boyd. Listen, Mr. Gonzalez. I know you had a phone call with him last night. We have Boyd on record talking about the handover of some data storage model at George Plaza. He explicitly said that he called the person he was going to meet at 11 last night. You have an incoming call that exact time. Ah, shit. I didn't saw that. Oh, fuck. An anonymous number? And you did show up this morning. All this proves beyond a reasonable doubt that you have worked with Benny's murders. Okay, listen, I got paid to fetch the stick. I was just following the instructions. I have no idea who I was meeting with, and I still don't know what's on that stick. Good evening, Agent Carl. My name is Jim Miller. I am Mr. Gonzalez's lawyer. Nice to meet you. A team of legal professionals is on its way to advise my client. On the line, you won't answer any of your questions. Who paid you? You're my lawyer. I'm not supposed to talk to you before my legal team arrives. Listen, Mr. Gonzalez, I heard that... this. You support. You publicly stated you support for Dovey and fight for independence, so I'll actually be surprised if you were involved in Barney's assassination. You have the opposite of a motive. Yet here we are, but you still have a chance to clear your name. If you help us crack the case, the public might never learn about your connection to Barney's murder. Shit, I told you I didn't know anything. I was contacted anonymously a few weeks ago, nice. Shortly after I booked my flight to Ghana. I was told to pick up a storage model here and send its contents on my way back home. Send it where? They were going to contact me. I have no means of reaching them. Who are they? I really truly don't know. The person who contacted me spoke Trovian. That's all I can say. I have a theory that who is behind these attacks is Mira and that other guy in the beginning, you know, those two kids that survived. I think are those two. That's my theory. Because she was alive, both of them were alive, they were married, so that's my theory, but I don't know. Wait, so whoever put you up to this Drovian, why would they work with an anti-Drovian terror group? I don't know, but I'm 100% sure they were from Drovia. I got paid to do it and not to ask questions. My company really needs a cash injection right now. Yeah. Mr. Costa, I urge you to stop answering questions before your legal team arrives. You are complicating things for yourself and for us. My god, calm down. It's not like I've said anything that incriminates me, but it's right. I'll wait for my legal team to arrive. Fine. I don't know if I got everything correct or not, but I tried. So how did it go? It doesn't seem to know much, which in itself is interesting. Well, it's more than nothing. Good luck with the other one. It's a tough nut to crack. He hasn't said a single word yet. Not sure if he has an emotional reaction to anything. We know nothing about the guy. He's a complete ghost. If you have any evidence that could be useful, though, you should go over it before you talk to him. But the problem is who it could be. Yes. Alright, I'll unlock the door. Good luck. This is going to be the yes. Alright. The bald guy and everything. Hello, Mr. Boyd. Do you have a last name, or is that your last name? Alright, Mr. Boyd then. I'm Agent Crown. You made quite a mess out there. Shooting shots at Penny to put you at the top of your most wanted list overnight. Your friend just announced a big project and you are uniquely qualified to help us get ahead of it. What do you know about Liberator's plans? Okay, how about this? Ask about Zora. What's Zora's role in all this? Zora? That's right, Zora, the woman you met last night. I don't know any Zora, but I know you do. This. Why did you take that stick from her? You told her there was a change of plan she didn't know about. Was that true? Or did you trick her into giving you the data? Did you want for yourself? Or did you want to protect her by going to the handover in her stead? You two seem to care about each other. So I'm sure you want to know how she's doing. How about this? I'll tell you what I know about her and you tell me what you know about the Liberators. You go first. Alright. You brought to her that we don't know her whereabouts. She wasn't at George Plaza when we got you, and for all we know, she's leading a happy criminal existence. It's your turn. Who's behind the Liberators? I don't know. I never met them. They just paid me. Who paid you? I answered your questions. Fair enough. Well, this was fun. Let's do it again sometime. Great. Not that much. Talk to site. Site, where the fuck are you? Evening, Neil. Hey, Site, how's it going? I'm not going to lie, that video was a little upsetting. I mean, I know that my religion is strange to some people on Ghana, but an anti-Sabian terror group, that's something else. Should I be worried about wearing my scarf in public now? I think those people are idiots. I'm sure the vast majority of Guardians agree with me. I know. Hey, I also have some good news. I found out where the Liberators video was broadcast from. It's a company called Hotspot. They own most of the billboards in the city. You want an ad played? You go to there. I took a shot in the dark and checked the ongoing police operation center. And what do you know? Someone at that spot made an emergency call tonight. Apparently an intruder forced their way into their server room and gained access to a computer. I made contact with the local police department. They sent 2 officers to secure the scene and are waiting for you to come have a look. Fastest lightning in sight. Great work. Well done, Conrad. Well done. Conrad and I will go to that spot and have a look around. We really need to get ahead of this one and prevent another attack. Why don't you follow up on some leads while we are gone? Trace the perps, a payment to the hotel, and as well as the mysterious transactions to the escort. And maybe we can find out where the sniper's accomplice got their face changed. Conrad, and I'm taking off from the roof. Want to reach a right? You know I don't. What's worth a try? Meet you at that spot then. I need some fresh air. I'll come with you, Gary. Could be those 2 are together, are working for the Liberators. You never know.
During the train ride, every screen in the city had been playing news reports about the Liberators' announcement. They were the first violent domestic terror group with a political motive in recent Garian history. But there was something else that struck me about them. This wasn't the usual MO of a conservative group trying to maintain the status quo. It felt much more like revolutionaries hoping to effect change by resorting to drastic measures.
Okay, so the game already saved. I'm gonna stop here. Hope you guys enjoy the playthrough. I will try to beat the game because I'm enjoying the story, how it's progressing. So I will try to beat. It's pretty good, I have to admit. Yeah, you could see some frames dropping here and there, but it always recovered then to go to 6. I don't know why sometimes was dropping, but it always recovered. But if you like detective games, this is a good one to pick up. You have to see, and then you have choice to do that will give you an ending. You need to. There's like, you can call like side quests, if you want to call like that. To know that that Diaz guy Boyd, right? Was bald. You need to talk to make that that quest of Ed, like that. You'll know that the guy Boyd was bald and things like that. So I think you can call those side quests for you to do, like that. You know more about the case, and it can help you on the evidence, for the clues, and for you to put on shit. So that's a good thing that they implement on the game. And then of course, like the numpad to know codes, like I missed it on that boat that you could have got correctly, but I think that was like a 50-50 because it was like 2 minutes difference. One was 49 and the other one was 41. It was like 2 minutes difference. I think that one is like a 50-50 guess, unfortunately, and I unfortunately got it wrong. But overall it's pretty good. Like the voice acting when your character does that monologue, it's a good voice acting. The music fits well of what's happening. The story progresses very well. So can't wait to play more and see what's going to happen more. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat it or not tomorrow, but I will try to beat it tomorrow and see what ending I get. So hope you guys enjoy, and if you want to buy the game, you can buy it. It's already available on Steam and GOG, of course, GOG. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys tomorrow for more Lacuna.